Good morning. So, unprecedented for me, I decided to go on a walk this morning because I got up early enough, and it was really beautiful weather outside. And then I lost track of time once I got back, so starting a little later than I would have intended, and Mina has a hard out. Oh, well, actually, I'll talk about that in a second. Ooh, what the hell? Why is there melted chocolate on my desk? That's weird. I did have chocolate last night, but... Oh no, did that get under my keyboard? No, okay. Where the hell got smudged then? Strange. Oh, whatever. Oh no, my windows are all over the place. Where's Discord? There you are. Good morning, Mina.
Good morning, Warpy.
It's just got a GIF in Luca's self-promo channel. Well, actually, that's not a GIF, it's just a picture. Poor Luca.
Okay, you can still join us. It's not too late.
Yeah,
We read out all the dialogue anyway. You can multitask if you're working on your model.
Exactly. You just want to be in the in front row seat of the peanut gallery. I'm not going to say no to that. If she is in fact here, which I don't know if she is. If you can hear the sound of my voice. Hello, Cookie. Yeah, so, Mina has a very important heart out, in
about 4 hours.
4 hours, yeah. So we're gonna
We can start the 4-hour countdown right now. That's fine.
Well, we'll finish where we finish. The only thing I want to say is let's just get right into it now, because that'll be for the best, I think. Wow, I didn't realize how cumbersome it was. Using the mouse for that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it takes It takes like a click to select and a click to do the thing each time, rather than just doing it the first time you click. It's strange. That's why I got the trusty controller on me, which, yep. So I figured it, I tested this out. It's once every time my computer fires up. If I go and play 16 right now, my controller will automatically detect because I've disconnected it once. But for some reason, the first time I try and use it, every time I turn on my computer, it doesn't work. It's so strange. But it may not be a problem for much longer because during FF16 yesterday, I felt the X button getting stuck. So,
oh no.
Yeah. That's not gonna...
Well, I guess it's good that it happened right around the time of year where every single store has a million deals.
Yeah, it's true. It's true. I think we just talked to him. Yep. Why arrest Buckler?
Miss Buckler is 100% innocent, so why did you arrest her?
I understand you desire to believe in her, but the fact remains that she's suspicious. Sus. Right now, there are investigators on the scene, so you can come in as you please. But ordinarily, a security card is required to enter this Orca pool room. The victim and Sasha Buckler were the only ones who possessed this card. And yesterday, the day of the incident, there's proof the suspect's card was used. We haven't had a... When was the last time we had a key card mystery? There was definitely one in Rise from the Ashes. I feel like there was... Oh, I feel like there was one during the Mask the Mask case.
Yeah, there was at KB Security, yeah.
Yeah, right. Keycard for gaining access to the Orca pool. Only the victim and Sasha had one.
Objection. Somebody else could have used Miss Buckler's card.
What? They can't do that. That's illegal. Oh my. I guess that would be one possible explanation.
Didn't I sound just like a lawyer right there?
Yeah. Kind of be in trouble if you didn't. Except, the suspect confirmed she entered the room at the time the record states. She said she was here from 3 a.m. to 3 to 6 a.m. on July 20th. Apparently, she was giving the Orca pool room a good cleaning. Cleaning? In the middle of the night? Yes. She said that a lot of the heavy-duty cleaning is done at night. The suspect also admits that she was fighting with the owner before his murder. What's more, nobody saw the victim again after he met with the suspect.
Objection. There must be something I can object to in there somewhere.
Save your objections for tomorrow's trial. By the way, Detective Fulbright, do you think Miss Buckler's questioning is over? No, not yet. But I told the guy in charge to take it easy on her.
Why? Is something wrong?
Oops. Forget I said anything. It doesn't concern you two anyway. But it does concern us. We intend to represent Miss Buckler. What? You do? In that case, I have a favor to ask. Could you get this medicine to her? Oh. Medicine? Looks like a prescription from Hickfield Clinic. I'm gonna spend some time at that hospital myself. Wait. Huh? Why? We confiscated it from her home when we were doing a search. For what reason?
In case it was contraband drugs.
You never know with these... Have you ever been to that Hickfield Clinic place? I don't trust it. We had to make sure it wasn't illegal. I can't
There's
get
a
away.
new drug on the street, Mr. Wright. It's called Fugu. They're fencing it through aquariums.
And what's the key ingredient? Pool cleaning supplies. I rest my case. I can't get away here, so if you could make sure she gets it, that would be great.
Medicine, huh? Does Miss Buckler have some illness?
There could have been a Borginian cocoon in there. True. I think that's the kind of question you better ask her. Surprising amount of discretion from the party that confiscated her meds in the first place. In justice we trust. Now I need to get back to the investigation. Seized from Sasha's residence. She apparently had this filled at the Hickfield Clinic.
The language used kind of confuses me, because if they instead said, oh yeah, we found this while searching her home and figured she probably kind of needs it. Instead of, we seized it because it's illegal contraband or whatever.
Yeah, well, I would believe... This is the kind of thing that I would believe Gumshoe would phrase it that way. But specifically to be like, hey, I confiscated this because I feel like it's probably important, and if she's apart from it, like, that seems like a bad idea. And I would also believe Fulbright may do that, but he's a little... he's a little too airheaded to put that together, in my opinion, so I'm a little bit more like, oh, you confiscated it, and then later on you went, oh, she probably needs this. Like, no shit! We can give it to her as soon as they let us talk to her. And we have to return her calendar to her as well. We can't see Sasha or investigate. We should question people at the aquarium. We can't investigate? Oh, because
They're not
investigators
officially
are doing...
representing her.
Oh. Fine. Or anything funny to show you? I don't think so. Alright. Luck of the draw.
Yarr.
Welcome
I love
to
that
the
walrus with a
PUBG.
knife.
Yeah, it's very good. Has it got knives
Huh?
for teeth?
I think so, yeah.
Good.
That door is open. It was closed yesterday.
Well, you know what we have to do, right?
Of course, boss. We sneak in and check it out.
Behind the shot of the scene, a translucent Maya appears and just nods. Trespass into every room, Phoenix, Phoenix, Phoenix.
Athena turns and just like Aang seeing all the Avatar spirits. She sees like Maya and Kay and Susato and Iris.
Awesome. Sometimes I still hear her voice. Burgers. Yeah, I didn't realize this was the part 2 of this room. Well, yeah, I think we know who the... Well, I'm assuming this is going to be Dr. Crab or whatever the hell his name was. Hey, you two.
Who do you want? Do you want me to take him or do you want to take him?
Let's get a look at him first.
Okay.
Spike Spiegel?
Yeah. He is literally just gray-haired Spike Spiegel, complete with the tie and the collar.
That... I was honestly expecting, like, hunched-over, gray-haired, peg-legged motherfucker, but... What the hell? What is... I can see his, ship-shape aquarium. Herman Crab. Of course. Oh, God. I don't know if I could do, like, a Gianni Spike Spiegel. Because that is just kind of low voice and... Well, actually, no. Yeah, that could probably. But... Because I've got, Marlon. You've got, Wow.
We got Norma.
Norma, thank you. And, oh, yeah, and also I have Buckler. So, yeah, if you wanna take this guy, go for it.
Sure. Who barges into a person's lab without permission? Hey, we're sorry.
My apologies, sir. She insisted.
Don't throw me under the bus, Mr. Wright.
Jesus.
The polite thing to do is knock and ask if you can come in. Now, start over. Yes, sir. Come in. Thank you. Sorry to bother you. That's one of my favorite movies. Now, what can I do for you? Medical problems? Well, yes. I'm not feeling super good at the moment. We're not making any progress on this murder investigation, and... Hey, miss. Where's the patient? Don't you have your pet with you?
Oh, he's a vet.
Oh, wait a minute. That was my last job. This is the aquarium. I was exhausted from all that questioning. I must have fallen asleep.
What's with this guy? Phoenix, this is the least weird doctor you have ever met in your life.
My apologies, I just woke up and I was a little groggy.
Mood.
I'm Dr. Herman Crab. I'm Ship-Shape Aquarium's resident veterinarian. Oh, you're the Dr. Crab Mr. Rhymes mentioned yesterday.
And Rhymes also mentioned he hadn't seen Dr. Crab around. I wonder where he was.
Son of a gun. This little thing doesn't let me get any sleep.
Penguin. Awesome.
Aww, what a cute little thing. Who is it? Penguin chick, a member of a little penguin species. She lives in my hair. Oh, you're so lucky. I wish I had a pet to live in my hair.
Athena, no pets allowed in my office.
Oh, you're no fun.
You get to have Charlie. Fucking bullshit.
If you two don't have any particular business with me, please leave. I have to get ready to make my rounds. Back in you go, little one.
Wait. We'd like to ask you a few questions to save Miss Butler.
Hold on. Don't tell me you're the curious pair who defended Orla.
That's right. Please let us ask you a little about the case. Awesome. Yeah, let's not do any of that first. Hammond Crab, the penguin... penguin. Chick about... Alright. Dr. Crab, were you gone from the aquarium yesterday?
That's right. I had some minor business at the Supermarine Aquarium.
Supermarine? That's a funny name for an aquarium.
It's a good pun, because, like, it's the opposite of submarine.
Yeah.
The Supermarine Aquarium is the nation's biggest dolphin therapy treatment center. I go there myself. I'm friends with their dolphins.
You and Apollo were talking about animal-assisted therapy yesterday, weren't you?
I go to the Supermarine once a month, but I live here, of course.
You live here at the aquarium?
That's right. I have a sleeping bag here, and sometimes I use the nap room.
I did notice that.
And the huge pile of instant noodles behind him as well.
Yeah.
I'm responsible for the health and well-being of all the marine creatures here. If any of them have a sudden medical emergency, I'll be here to help them.
Sir?
Very sinister expression you got there.
Yeah.
Wow, you're kind of rough around the edges, Dr. Crowd, but you care about your work. Hey, buddy. Is this young lady trying to pick a fight with me?
Okay, yeah, sorry. I didn't know what angle that was going for, so I had to process the line first. I apologize for her, sir. She tends to be too honest.
Well, you're no paragon of politeness either, apparently.
Ouch.
We see the penguin chick again? Stop. Don't come any closer. Ow! I'm sorry she attacked you. She doesn't like anyone but me, I'm afraid. I was the first one she saw when she hatched, so she thinks I'm her parent.
Ah.
She targets people for my hair, so please be careful.
She's just a little sniper, isn't she?
Exactly. That's why I named her Sniper. Her mother's name is Rifle.
Sniper and rifle, huh? What a dangerous-sounding mother and daughter.
Well, this is Rifle's daughter. Which means both mother and daughter now hate me. Well, penguins are generally belligerent little creatures. It's hard to get them to warm up. But they're nocturnal, so you might be able to touch them during the day.
You and Sniper get along well, don't you? Just like Sasha and Orla.
But unlike Sniper and me, the two of them seem to truly understand one another. This one keeps me awake every night. It's like I won't sleep until she leaves the nest.
Must be rough for him. It's pretty cute to watch for us. Yeah. Good. Can you tell me anything about Jack Shipley's murder?
Still can't believe Jack is gone. He's the one who brought me on board. How could he up and die on me? Did you and Mr. Shipley get along? He loved all the animals and fish, but I'm not like that. But I still took pride in my work as a vet, nonetheless. We got along well enough as business associates. And it's thanks to him that my laboratory is what it is today.
It is a pretty amazing laboratory.
Ah, you have discerning taste, I see. I can tell you more about my lab, if you'd like.
Hell yeah.
This place is just filled with electronics. What are those monitors for? Essentially, they're digital medical records for all the creatures here. I can also view the feed from the visitors corridor security camera here. That way I can see that silly mother penguin when she tries to escape.
So you were the one who gave this security footage to the police?
No, I wasn't here yesterday, but I did give them permission for them to take it. And I gave them a statement about Jack and Sasha arguing. Oh, so you were the one who witnessed it. That's right. It was late in the evening of the 19th, maybe around midnight. I saw them fighting near the aqua tunnel. I don't know what their argument was about, though.
Are you sure you should be talking to us about this?
I'm not taking sides. I'll give information to anyone who wants it. What you do with that information at Sasha's trial is up to you. Wow, you're kind of rough around the edges, Dr. Crab. But you're a pretty nice guy. Huh. You are trying to pick a fight, aren't you, the young lady? Oh, isn't that cute? He's easily embarrassed.
Uh-oh.
Son of a gun. Are you hungry again already? And that silly mother penguin's nowhere to be found again. Did you quit peeping in my ear?
That's why he's got this...
walkie-talkie.
Oh, sorry, go on.
The rifle is somewhere around the aqua tunnel.
That's why he's got the stethoscope in, just to block his ears.
Yeah, he's got the stethoscope in his ears and the penguin sleep mask.
Yeah. Sniper yaps.
Have you seen her? Did you bring her to me? I have to go examine some other creatures. No sweat. And this time I'll get her to like me too.
Creatures, I think, is technically, like, well, probably the best descriptor in this situation, but it's still very funny to hear him just say creatures.
Yeah. Always makes me think of that line from Half-Life VR AI. Gordon, watch out, there's creatures!
Yeah. Yeah. Rifles escaped again? What is she, the Houdini of the Penguin World? There's no guarantee we'll find her right away, but let's head for the aqua tunnel. Really is kind of ironic that, like, around the time they have given us the best, navigation throughout the game, that they also just kind of nudge you in directions automatically.
Yeah. My presumption is that it's for pacing's sake, because if you got this scene, like, 20 minutes after you had that conversation with Dr. Crab, you'd be like, oh, okay, I guess we're doing this.
Yeah, which was one of the compound problems you had with Ace Attorney 1, where it did very much just go, okay, where do you go now? And you could go literally anywhere. But yeah, it's kind of funny that they addressed it in both ways, and, like, both of them are, like, each of them have reduced the problem the other is reduced the number of times the problem the other is fixing is actually happening. But that is how it goes.
Oh, it's you two, the blue and yellow duo. I'm very angry about what you did this morning.
Uh-oh. Ran into the sea lion before our... I get it, but also, like, come the fuck on.
Be nice, Phoenix.
Yeah. Like, and to be clear, I get it as in, like, the shawl, the sunglasses, nothing to do with her weight. Yeah, I would get that. Everyone's kind of sea-themed to some degree. But we had to make this joke with the only character that we've seen so far that does actually appear overweight. It's just like, fucking come on.
Yeah. These games are pretty shitty about fat people in general, but it's fine. It gave us this character design, so I will deal with some shittiness in exchange.
Yeah, that's fair.
I write the truth, and I will find the truth with my own eyes. I won't be bested by the likes of the blue and yellow duo.
When did we become the blue and yellow duo? Athena will never give up. In that case, I'll leave the questioning to you, Athena.
Thanks a lot, Widget. Well, at least she's a worthy adversary. Okay, let's do this.
No problem. Get her ass. You'll do great. You know, being the boss isn't half bad. Last year's scoop.
Have you been gathering material about last year's incident ever since? That is correct. An acquaintance of the victim asked me to look into it, you see.
An acquaintance of the victim?
I refuse to divulge any information about my clients. The aquarium is saying it was an accident, but I don't believe that's the truth. It seems to me they're all hiding something. Every last one of them. The only thing I can think of is that the killer whale murdered that poor girl. But you don't even know that if that's true or not. That's enough out of you, yellow girl. As I said, I'm still investigating the matter. Once I learn the truth, I plan to write a sequel to this book.
She's completely taken with her investigation.
I came to make a report on the anniversary of the previous trainer's death. Only to find the aquarium owner murdered. I was deeply shocked.
So this incident happened on the exact same date as the last one? That can't be a coincidence. Anyway, we better ask Mr. Plume about today's trial. Like, narrative design-wise, I imagine, like, we say today's trial and Phoenix goes, Athena!
Yeah.
Ask her about the trial.
So, you heard Orla singing, and that's when you realized something was happening? Correct. Ooh, it's also galling. I still can't believe the culprit used me, Norma de Plume. In any case, I swear that killer whale song brings misfortune. First last year, now again. A fun song like that? How could it bring misfortune to anyone? You think that barbaric song is fun? I'll never understand the tastes of children.
I don't remember that swashbuckler spectacular song being all that barbaric.
Well, if you don't remember it, I will gladly sing it for you.
Oh?
A vast mateys, landlubbers ho, hand o'er all your gold. Pillage, plunder, then feast
This
like
isn't
sheep.
the one we saw
Them's
before.
the joys of
No.
piracy.
That's how it goes. Now what's fun about those lyrics, pray tell?
Why didn't I get to join in the musical number? She seemed to be enjoying it well enough.
Wait a minute, that isn't the Swashbuckler Spectacular song.
Do I have a record of those lyrics, actually? Because we're making a point.
You have the
but-
video.
Well, I guess I will have the video. Yeah.
Put Pirate Milf into the punch card. Ugh.
True.
Yeah, despite their best efforts, she does look great in that anime cutscene, and she sounds hot too. So fuck you, Yamazaki.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, on one hand, sea lion. On the other, what?
Look at this.
She's
Look at
not
this
hot
shit.
as a pirate. Shut the fuck up.
Yeah, look at this shit. She got like a corset and a pistol, and she's eating huge amounts of food after conquering a ship. Like that shit's great.
Yeah. Oh no, we.
Oh, we be pirates, we love to sail the seven seas. Just a bunch of scallywags who are as free can be. We swim through storms and waves, all because you see, got treasure and adventures waiting just for me.
Hilariously, clearly not her usual voice actor.
Yes. Yeah.
What was that? I've never heard that song before.
Am I never gonna be in any musical numbers? I hate this.
He was there. He didn't
Was
get to
he?
sing, but he was there.
Oh shit, I missed
Yeah.
it. Damn.
It was in the crow's nest when the camera was panning across Athena.
Oh fuck.
He had a bandana over his hair, so he just looks like a generic Japanese man.
Oh, what? How am I meant to spot Phoenix right if not spiky hair?
What? This is the song they used in the Swashbuckler Spectacular. But we be pirates. We love to sail the seven seas. Just a bunch of scallywags who are as free can be. We swim through storms and waves, all because, you see, grand treasure and adventures waiting just for me. But that can't be. It's completely different from the song a year ago.
Okay. DePlume, you have a few of the brain cells that are shared across the entire cast in this case. I'm gonna need you to rub them together and think about why that might be.
Avast, mateys, landlubbers ho, hand o'er all your gold. Pillage, plunder, then feast like kings. Them's the joys of pirating. Unless you show me some proof, I won't believe your song is right. Ugh, she's so stubborn.
Well, if it's proof she wants, it's proof she'll get of the Swashbuckler Spectacular song. Yep. Where? That
There it
one.
is.
Yeah. This recording contains the Swashbuckler Spectacular song. I don't know why, but reading song lyrics normally is just one of the funniest things to me. Like, why, yes, from the windows to the way. Yeah.
It's funny to me too, and that's half of why I did it that way. The other half being I cannot fucking sing whatsoever. But
yeah, it's also like, in my experience, it's also a very weird thing to do, like, on mic on a call, because like I've been to a lot of music festivals, I've been to a lot of clubs and that. Like, that's an easy way, or that's an easy place to just kind of let loose. But I feel like, even though I might be, like, on call with a bunch of other people that probably, you know, that I could, like, do that with, something internally is just like, no, you are alone in a house, and yelling like that would neighbors, etc., etc. It's super weird.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. Plus Discord would absolutely 100% massacre the sound quality regardless.
Oh, 100%. Like, unless you remove the entire filters, which, yeah, it's a whole other thing. In it, you can hear Miss Buckler and Orla singing together. So wait, she heard Orla singing the previous song?
Yeah.
Huh. Oh, no, it's going too quick. Never mind. Wasn't quick enough on the draw on that one.
But I've never heard this song before. Huh? But they always sing the song during the Swashbuckler Spectacular. Well, I haven't seen the show recently.
There it is.
A year ago, they used the song that I sang to you. I'd recognize it anywhere. Perhaps that killer whale can sing 2 songs?
According to Miss Buckler, Orla only knows one song.
Then, what was that song I heard?
It could be Orla saying the same. I'd have to listen to them again, but I could believe, like, underlying rhythm and stuff like that would probably be the same.
We wish we knew.
Yorka sang a song she isn't supposed to know how to sing? The show song on the video is different from the one DePlume heard.
It's obvious I have a lot more investigating to do on Shipshape Aquarium. And perhaps I'd better look into the Center for Dangerous Animal Control as well.
The Center for Dangerous Animal Control? What's that? Can you tell us about this Center for Dangerous Animal Control?
Just as the name implies, it's an organization that monitors dangerous animals. The center demanded that the aquarium put the killer whale down a year ago. Put her down? But the aquarium owner refused their demand, saying it was an accidental death. But I hardly think a persistent organization like that would just give up and go away. I'm quite sure the power of money helped convince them.
What makes you think that?
Once a month, the owner and the vet disappear from this aquarium. And I came to find out that each time a large amount of money was being paid out.
So someone would want to off the owner to make him stop paying the fucking...
The hush money.
Yeah.
Oh, and do you think the money was going to the Center for Dangerous Animal Control? I'm looking into it now. You'll have to wait until my book comes out to see. In any case, I can't catch that man out on anything. But that veterinarian is not to be trusted.
Dr. Herman Crab. There's so much we don't know about him.
What I like about this case a lot is that they establish pretty early on which characters have, like, a good reason to be honest and which ones don't.
Mm-hmm.
So it gives you, like, a really interesting, like springboard, kind of like, okay, this character says this thing, but this is why they might be motivated to lie about that. This character says this thing, but they have no reason to lie about that, so we can be more inclined to trust them, sort of thing.
Yeah. Or this person is actually lying, and and the reason is because, like, for example, Marlon was lying about Sasha so that she wouldn't get in trouble, but then, like, when pressed, it was like, well, I can't not say this now.
Yeah, it creates a very, like, one always tells the truth, the other always lies scenario, where you gotta kind of, like, use process of elimination to figure out which accounts can be trusted and which ones need to be scrutinized.
Yeah. I think we better stop by the office and discuss a plan of action. Oh, okay. Got a daily check-in with Apollo.
I'm Apollo Justice, and I'm still in this game.
Alright.
3, 2, 1, ta-da! Wow, you pulled Mr. Nick's cell phone from your magic panties. That's amazing. That's all for Trucy's Magic Show. Come back and see me next time.
Is that how Cassidy is laughing in the background?
Yeah,
okay.
sorry.
No, like, that came after the magic panties line, and I'm like, oh, yeah, okay, that tracks. Great job, Trucy. Never failed to impress. I have no idea how you did that either. We're back. Oh, Pearls. Stopping by for a visit.
Hello, Mr. Nick. Are you missing something?
Thanks. Out of the old magic panties, huh? How is the investigation going, Mr. Wright? We don't have much time, but we didn't get a chance to check out the crime scene yet. I see.
I see. Oh, speaking of checking out the crime scene, Daddy, you should bring your forensics kit with you. Fingerprint powder to check for prints and luminol testing fluid to look for blood. Now it's Emma's ghost's turn to fade in over the background.
Yeah. But she's not nodding, she's still eating,
Snackoos.
Yep, Snackoos, that's the one.
Wow, Trucy, I didn't know you had stuff like that too.
I'm just imagining the equivalent of, like, the camera being off-center because she's not trying to frame herself, so it's just like her eating Snackoos, but then there's just a line where the picture frame cuts off.
I got him from a detective friend of mine.
Where is Emma? I miss her.
Mr. Nick, I'd like to help you with your investigation. Can I borrow your forensicing kit?
I feel bad making you work when you're not supposed to be here having fun.
I don't mind, and I'd like to see your rifle again, too.
If you have anything for me to do, I'd like to help too. Yeah? Thanks. I'll be sure to ask. Come on! Why are you doing this to my boy? Well, I'll be right here, hanging around, watering Charlie, if you think of anything. I appreciate that, Apollo. I've got some good kids here.
Aww.
He says that right after he's just like, I'll let you know if something comes up, Apollo. Like, he didn't find out about an agency that is specifically getting hush money from the fucking aquarium. Like... Ugh, God! Ugh. Alright, team. Let's do our best. I have faith we can save Sasha all together.
It sure feels nice to be part of a great group like this. I just want to say that I really love working here with all you fabulous people. Thank you for bringing me aboard, boss.
Same here, Athena. She's so earnest, she's making me blush.
Okay, let's all run over to the aquarium. I hope I can be of some use with the forensicing kit.
Hey, wait up, you two. They left without me. Okay, cool. So no one's checking in on the control dangerous animals. Cool. Yeah. Okay, great. Good. Cool. Oh dear. In justice we trust. Good timing. We're done with the crime scene for now. And we're just about to examine the show stage. Marlon Rhymes helped with the cleaning, so we've got to go talk with him. I thought he'd be more tight-lipped than this, but hey. You're welcome to look around here now, if you'd like. Thank you. I think we'll do just that. Oh, by the way, if you want to examine the bottom of the pool, I recommend using that hoist over by the ladder to get down there. Hoist, huh?
Hoist.
That crane-like thing hanging from the ceiling, right? Got it. Just stand on the ladder platform and the police guard will operate it for you. Thanks. Why could the pool be less deep? Well, good luck to us both. In justice we trust.
Now Detective Fulbright's gone. We can do anything we want here.
The guard is still here, so keep your voice down when you say stuff like that, Athena. The guard we can't see. Alright, yeah, so, yeah, hoists are important then. I think, maybe.
Yesterday, I asked around about this orca pool room, you know? They said this hoist is used to move the equipment, and even Orla herself.
How do they move Orla?
I thought you'd ask that.
I prepared diagrams.
Apparently, they use a stretcher made especially for an orca.
Well, what do you know? Athena looks pleased with herself. That was oddly dismissive, Phoenix. Oh, I'm glad they've checked off things I previously examined. That's really good. Because usually when you go back into a room like that to investigate, it, like, repops everything, and there's just, like, redundant dialogue for most of it.
Yeah. One of the giant octopus's legs has been broken off.
Well, the spikes sure can do a lot of damage. Oh, spikes. Yeah, okay. For a second, I was like, orca spikes? No, the volleyball spike. Mr. Shipley must have been really strong to be able to return those hits.
I'm pretty amazing myself when it comes to strength. Every day, I go mountain climbing. I run every day, and I go mountain climbing, too. Oh, she's not beating the T-girl allegations.
Yeah.
I bet I can return Orla's spike. Well, I'll be able to someday, anyway.
Do you really have to turn every little thing into a competition? Oh, Phoenix. He doesn't know.
So, Orla pulled this pirate flag, and made the stuff fall down, right?
Hey, doesn't this pirate flag look like a transport stretcher to you? And judging by the size, it's probably for Orla.
Hey, you're right. There are holes for flippers, too.
But that pirate flag design... Mr. Shipley sure was into the whole pirate thing. Phoenix? Have you... You've been walking through this entire aquarium. What the fuck do you mean? That is such a strange point to bring that up. It's so good.
We need to get serious about the whole lawyer thing, too. We can't let Prosecutor Blackwell outdo us.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Ooh. Looks like the control panel for that crane apparatus. Sure are a lot of buttons.
When I see this many buttons, I start to get fidgety.
I know what you mean. You start itching to push them, right?
Nah, I start itching to make a psychological study of people who want to push buttons.
Need I remind you that I'm your boss, not your guinea pig? Good. Only the victim and Sasha had security cards for this door. And Sasha was the only one who had entered the room up until the time of discovery.
It won't be easy, but we can do this. Kein Problem.
I'd need to see, like, the exact claims, but, like, I feel like there's something missing here of he didn't use his card to enter, or he didn't leave. But you also really only have one way with this kind of stuff. So, like... Basically what I'm getting at is I feel like something was probably lifted through the hoists, and that would obviously circumvent the card thing.
Sasha was devastated by Mr. Shipley's death. That means the true culprit has to be somebody else. So chin up, boss. Onward and upward.
As the boss, shouldn't I be the one giving her a pep talk? You can do it either way. Whoa. I don't think I saw this before.
Hey, there's a cannon in the shape of a shark. I'd love to try firing that thing. Boom.
Are these cannonballs supposed to look like fish eggs or something?
Huh? But why fish eggs? Why not baby sharks? Think about how crazy it would be to have sharks go flying through the air.
It is pretty fucking cool.
Watch the thrilling life raft struggle as little tykes fight to stay alive out of water.
That was not what I was thinking, but...
I can see it now. The drama, the mayhem, the whirlwind of teeth.
Tornado of sharks? Not even Hollywood. Wow! Oh my god, Sharknado mentioned. That's crazy.
This game exists in a very specific time.
Damn. It sure fucking does. Holy shit. Alright, let's go over here. Let's use the hoist to go to the bottom of the pool. What? Oh. Hey, Ola.
He's just hanging out.
This must be Orla's bedroom. There's even a sofa and everything.
Orla, congratulations on your not guilty verdict, but we have bad news. Now Sasha's been arrested instead.
Orla seems sad.
I'm sure she is. I can sense the sadness filling her heart. Don't worry, Orla. We'll save Sasha. I think Orla's wishing us good luck.
Orla really seems to understand what we're saying.
She can understand our words, but I bet she can understand our hearts.
Notice that chest is bolted to the floor. Well, I guess a lot of things in this room are bolted to the floor now that I look at it.
Wow, look at all that treasure. Those jewels and that crown are huge.
They sure are. Guess everything is size large around here.
No, everything is size Orla.
I stand corrected. What?
This is a good time to get started, Mr. Nick.
Yeah, just drop the forensicing kit down the pool. Huh? Started with what?
This is a crime scene, right? So this should be the perfect place to start forensicing.
She wants to use the forensics kit so badly, she's practically beaming. Okay, let's do it. Forensicing it is.
Hooray! I get to help.
I like how not only did he not correct her, but he said the same word.
Yeah.
That's good. Alright, we'll need these.
What's with the glasses, Mr. Wright?
It's not like they're a fashion statement. We need them to see if there's any blood. Alright, Pearls. You spray the luminol wherever I need it, okay?
Got it, Mr. Nick. I won't miss an inch.
I'm so glad they have a rolling up her sleeve animation. Got your glasses on, everybody? Good. Now, he has like a collection of Emma glasses? That's great. Good. Now, to check out the bottom of the pool. We didn't really get to look at anything. Like, I was gonna click on the skull before we did this, but we got, I can spray Orla? Oh, no. Oh.
Oh, no. I'm so sorry. I got someone Orla by mistake. Calm down, Pearly. It's okay.
Look. There are luminol reactions on Orla, too.
The poor thing was bleeding yesterday. Luminol must be showing her injuries.
Well, the front ones make sense, because she was, like, slamming against what I assume is probably the skull here. But the one on the back is weird. But, wait a minute. Mr. Plume said the blood disappeared when Orla put on the hat.
Huh? So shouldn't her injuries be under her hat?
If this blood isn't from Orla's injuries, then what could it be? Also, this is a very good track.
Mm-hmm.
Oof.
Look, I see something. If your deductions are correct, boss, I guess this luminol reaction means the victim hit this skull-shaped rock when he fell to his death. Pretty grisly.
Yep. I guess so. There's a blood stain on the rock. The victim may have struck it when he fell to his death. I guess that's about it for inside the pool.
And let me just get a quick photo to remember the occasion by. On every day, we get to see the bottom of the aquarium pool. Yeah, that's a good shot. I'll mark where the luminol reactions were.
Good.
Yay, my first collaborative work with Pearly.
Photo at the bottom of the pool. The locations of the bloodstains detected with luminol are sketched in. Oh? Huh? I hear something.
Orla? Boss, something's wrong with Orla.
What? You're right. She's listless. And she's sinking.
Oh no, maybe it's because of that luminol I got on her? What do we do, Mr. Nick?
We can't do anything for ourselves. Let's get Dr. Crab.
I'll run and get him. What's Orla's condition?
She's listless and sinking. Maybe she's unconscious?
Pool is drained. Son of a gun. Who did this? She'll drown unless we do something. Here, give me a hand.
Huh? Us?
No, I meant the Steel Samurai. Of course you. Just help me.
Good.
What? Alright. What do you want us to do? There's no time to fill the pool to get her up to the top. Get the orca stretcher. It's a piece of black cloth with a skull and crossbones on it. Looks like a pirate flag. When the stretcher is ready, press the hoist button.
Okay, we're on it. There. So this pirate flag is a stretcher for the orca, huh?
We can't use it with all this stuff on it. Let's clear it off. Good. Now push the hoist button and lower the stretcher. The control panel is on the wall to your right.
Right. Let me circle around to the other side of the pool to look at the buttons. Ah, this must be the button to move the hoist. Phoenix just it's just, like, I don't know if he has an MVC attack where his arm goes across the screen, but there should be.
He does, yeah.
Dr. Crab, the stretcher is ready.
Good. Let's get it under Orla. I'll take it from here. Stand back. I have to treat her immediately. There's something in her stomach. There. I got it all out. Will Orla be alright, Dr. Crab? Yeah, she'll be fine. She's just sleeping now. Orcas are mammals, so they won't die if they're out of the water for a little while. But their own weight puts stress on their organs, and their skin starts to dry out. I put some of my special handmade cream on her skin as an emergency measure. Feel better soon, Orla. Oh, if only I hadn't gotten that luminol on her. Luminol? Nah, no problem there. That stuff just washes right off. Orla's condition has nothing to do with you, young lady. Really? Then what's wrong with Orla? I don't need to share that information with you people. It's none of your business.
Mm-hmm.
I have to get back to my rounds, so I'll leave the rest to the crew. Please keep an eye on Orla while I rouse up some crew members.
Dr. Crab sure is acting funny. Seems to be hiding something. Maybe we should check on Orla's condition before the staff get here. Agreed. What was that? Oh, I guess we look at both. I see. we should check out the contents of all the stomach, I guess. Hey, I see something mixed in with the fish.
Looks like a medicine capsule. There's something written on it. I think it says 3 Z's. What would it be doing in Orla's stomach?
Strange capsule that was found in Orla's stomach. 3 Z's is printed on it.
I wonder what kind of medicine it is. Let's ask Dr. Crab. Oh yeah, the guy who just said, I don't have to tell you people shit.
Yeah. Yeah.
Fantastic idea, Athena.
Yeah. Unrelated to anything, do you know what 3 Z's means? Oh, sorry, I went past that before,
You're all good.
said
It might have something to do with Orla's condition.
Maybe we'd better not ask. He must have noticed it himself, yet he didn't mention it. I think he's hiding something about Orla's condition. If we show him the capsule, he might try to take it away from us. Finally, Phoenix learns.
Yeah, I guess he was acting pretty sketchy. Okay, let's look into it ourselves then.
Good idea. When we get back to the office, we can ask for Apollo's help. Finally.
I guess that wraps up our investigation here. Orla still isn't fully awake yet. Oh, here comes some staff. Looks like they're going to put Orla back in the pool.
They put drinks in God. And I guess they're going to fill the pool back up. I bet that will take a while. Well, I guess we can leave Orla in the staff's capable hands now.
Right. So, where to now?
Let's head to the show stage next. If we're lucky, the police will be done with the place. I don't think we've been there before. Nope. Alrighty. Nope. That parallax. So this is where they hold the Swashbuckler Spectacular, huh? Looks like the police are done with their work here. Hey, it's you lawyers. How could you let Sasha get arrested? Didn't I ask you to take care of her? We're sorry, we couldn't prevent her from getting arrested. But as her lawyers, we'll do everything we can for her. Sorry I got upset. If there's anything I could do to help Sasha, just say the word.
Marlon, you can trust in Mr. Nick. I'm gonna do what I can too with this forensicing kit. I'm gonna cover this whole area with forensicing.
That a girl, small fry. You can have free reign of this place. I want to check this place out, but I better talk to Mr. Rhymes too. Yeah, let's start with that. I hear you helped Sasha with the cleaning, Mr. Rhymes. Well, not really helped. I was just taking care of the orca here while she cleaned. Sasha felt bad for making Orla stay up so late, so she asked me to give her a snack. It was a little bit less than her ordinary meals, but she seemed satisfied. Oh, yeah, and I put Orla on the transport stretcher, too. Transport stretcher? Oh. See that hoist up there on the right? The stretcher can be suspended from it. This stage show is right next to the Orca pool room. And we use the hoist to move the Orca or cargo between the two areas. So the rail we saw in the Orca pool room runs all the way here, huh? Why? Do you want to take a ride? Yes.
Aerial investigation, huh? Sounds good to me.
No, that's okay. Like my investigations on sweet terra firma. Fucking nerd ass. Actually, the hoist can only be operated from the Orca pool room. Oh, that's right. I remember seeing the hoist control panel in there. So, sorry, but can't give you a ride without somebody on the other end. Well, no need to be sorry. Whew, dodged that bullet. about the moiter.
It wasn't Miss Buckler or Orla. Who else could have killed Mr. Shipley?
Well, I know Sasha is innocent, but I'm not so sure about the orca. What? But we proved her innocence in court this morning. But a few days ago, that orca attacked Sasha right here in the show pool. I saw that orca take Sasha's body into her mouth and squeeze her chest. Her chest?
They were probably practicing the lifesaver trick.
But Sasha was being crushed so bad she couldn't even blow the whistle. I wanted to help her right away, but... Look, I hate to admit it, but I froze. I'm a weak man. Can't protect anyone. I doubt there are many people who would pit themselves against an orca. Everybody tried to talk her out of it, but she wouldn't give up on practicing. When we said Orla could kill her, she said she trusted Orla.
Yeah. Well, everybody else seems to think Orla's a killer.
How can you trust a creature that can't speak? You can't even know what it's thinking.
But with orcas and dolphins, you can have communication of the heart.
What?
It's like, with respect, that sounds incredibly cheesy.
What the I'm sorry, man. That sounds fake. What the fuck is going on here? Oh, that's weird. So, like, ordinarily, this is the scroll speed side to side for this area. Well, actually,
Yeah.
it gets a bit faster going out here. But then it's just like, so it's going...
I think it's probably because there's a lot of nothing between points of interest, where, like, both on the water and on the ship, whereas on land, there's a bunch of things that you don't want to zoom by too fast.
Yeah.
So they slow down the cursor speed.
That does make sense. Well, I think it's not so much the cursor speed, it's the rate at which the, essentially the angle of the camera is pointing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no. It makes sense, it's just very weird to be going, or used to the one speed it usually goes at. This colourful sign. Did Miss Buckler make it? Wow, how did you know? Yeah, sign is for the new show. Before she went to clean, she painted it and left it to dry. She told me to keep an eye on it while I was taking care of the orca. Captain Orla's swashbuckler spectacular with the rock.
Huh? Isn't that the skull rock there on the right?
Mr. Rhymes, is the Skull Rock a part of the set for the new show? Yeah, I guess so. They were going to use it in the show. What's it doing in the orca pool? Huh. That didn't strike me as odd, but I guess it could be.
The sign is so eye-catching with all those twinkling stars.
Are those Tenmataro prints at the top left? Huh? I think they're supposed to be starfish. It's for the pirate show, after all. A few of them all look more like leaves to me. A sign Sasha made for the new show. It's been left to dry since the early hours of the 20th. Oh, did a penguin potentially step on that? Sasha put so much effort into making this sign for the new show. No wonder she was mad about what happened. Huh? I wonder what he's talking about. I better ask. Damn, got a gold mine out of that one. You say Miss Buckler was mad. Was it because of the new show? Ugh, me and my big mouth. Okay, but you never heard it from me. There was a rumor that the captain wasn't going to let Sasha be in the new show.
What? But why not?
I don't know. It was just a rumor. I don't know if it was true. So, Mr. Shipley was going to do the show all by himself? It is that Sasha was not slated to return. Oh no.
I can't even imagine the show without Miss Buckler. It would be like, where's the beef?
Is she trying to say it would be like bones without any meat on them? No, it'd be like a burger without a meat in it. Without beef in it, Phoenix, obviously. Sasha wanted to go back to the old swashbuckler spectacular, but now that the captain's gone, who knows what's going to happen with the show. Oh, that's literally nothing. Okay. We saw this same device in the Orca pool room too, huh?
Yeah, we used it to lift Orla when she was on the stretcher. In the show, Sasha makes her grand entrance by hanging from this thing. Ooh, we should think of a cool grand entrance for us, too.
I always wanted to burst into the middle of somebody else's trial with a loud bang. Fuck.
I've always wanted to crash in through the ceiling. I bet that would really knock the socks off the judge in the gallery.
Just what exactly was this girl learning while she was in Europe? That Europe place teaches lawyers some really weird shit. Francisca came out with a whip. This galleon was in the Swashbuckler Spectacular too, wasn't it?
Look at that cute figurehead. It looks just like Orla.
It is cute, but it looks like it's also a cannon.
The enemy lets their guard down and then blam! Very piratey, don't you think?
I thought Orla and Sasha were supposed to be the good guys.
We should do the same thing in court. Lure him in and then blam! Present evidence.
I don't think the judge would appreciate any blamming in his court. Okay, I guess we get to see the entire ship with that scrolling up there. I was curious if there was something specific I needed to look at, but it doesn't look like it. Water?
Look at this pool, it's huge. So this is where all they do with the Swashbuckler Spectacular.
This show pool is the same depth as the Orca pool. They practice the tricks in the Orca pool and then do the real show here. Are you interested in the Swashbuckler Spectacular?
Oh, of course. I've only seen it on TV, though.
Well, I'm new here, so I've never even seen it once. Wow. Athena is a big fan. She watches the recording over and over.
I love the show in the ocean. Standing here makes me feel like I'm at the beach.
Especially with it open to the sky. You can even hear the sound of the surf nearby. Why don't you take a dip in the pool? Phoenix?
Really? I can? In that case.
What? What are you talking about? You can't swim here. We were just joking. I wasn't. yeah, there it is. Just like pulling the tie off, going, "Oh yeah, no, yeah, joking."
Alright, of course. I was just joking too.
Don't tell me she was actually going to do it. Phoenix! I feel like you have a really bad track record of egging on your, apprentices and friends into doing shit that they absolutely would do and then being surprised when they were going to do it. It's like telling Maya, like, yeah, you should go and press that button, and then she presses it and you're like, I was joking! It's like, come on, Phoenix.
Mr. Nick, I found some peculiar fingerprints.
Hers? I almost forgotten she'd been forensicing for me all this time.
Oh, who's that?
Oh.
He was casually out and about.
Prosecutor Blackwell? What are you doing here?
Some business to attend to. The rare front-facing black quill.
Yeah, front-facing Blackwell isn't real. Prosecutor Blackwell insisted, so I brought him along to get a little exercise.
Is it business with us? No, not you. My business is with that animal keeper there. Marlon Rhymes, you will be a witness for the prosecution tomorrow.
You gotta be kidding. Why would I want to testify against Sasha?
What you want does not matter. Now come along.
But if I leave, who's gonna feed the orca? The other animal keepers are too scared to go near her now.
Maybe I can help? I'm concerned about Orla's health, and this way I can stay close and look after her. I can feed her and do a telecast too if you need me to. I'll do anything to help.
Sounds like Pearls wants to do something nice for Orla and make sure she's okay. Fuck. Small Fry, are you tripping? That orca is dangerous, you know?
He says that, but he's the only one who's still sticking around to feed her.
Yeah, exactly.
I'll be fine. I'm just happy to help. Oh, but I don't have a TV phone.
We have a TV phone.
I won't be able to contact you if I have to do a telecast. Marlon, may I please borrow yours?
What? Sure, Small Fry. Anything for you. Especially when you're going out of your way to help like this. I don't know if I'm gonna testify, but I guess I can at least hear what the police have to say. Thanks for your cooperation. Now, justice will be served with a strategy meeting.
Has this ever happened before? Have the prosecution ever approached someone who's like, fuck no, I'm not testifying?
Was Lotta put on the stand against her will at some point? I feel like that happened.
You know, that's ringing a bell, but I can't remember if that was in the first game or the second game.
I want to say it was the second, because the first one she was eager as shit.
Yeah, she really wanted to share her discoveries.
And I feel like the second time she was trying to avoid it because she thought she got a scoop about the whole Nickel Samurai thing.
Right.
I could be wrong though, but either way, it's very rare.
Yeah, for sure. Come on, Mr. Wright, let's get back to our investigation. How sad. The police have already investigated all there is to investigate. Your efforts were a waste of time.
Nothing we do to try and save our client is a waste of time, Prosecutor Blackwell.
You know what? Like this right where he's looking to the side, it looks like identical to this stupid fucking meme. One sec.
Oh,
I
think I know the one you're talking about. Of the one where someone's looking like, and then gets told off.
No.
Oh, okay.
That one's hilarious. The one with Laios, but one sec. The one I'm thinking of is like. Here, I'm gonna send it to you.
Okay, go shoot.
It's on the VC text.
All right, hold on. Let me open that for everyone else. I gotta find an easy. I gotta make this a different scene, honestly. This one. There it is. Yeah. I see it. I see it. It's very good. Alright. Ooh.
Today the Orca, tomorrow Sasha Buckler. You intend to save them both. You say you believe in your clients, but isn't money really your true motivation?
Sir, I get by eating Eldun's noodles. Money isn't the desire here.
Why not admit you're only doing this for your own benefit?
Also, this is bordering on some, like, but you participate in capitalism thing. Like, what the fuck? Oh, yeah, I'm sorry. I'm trying to get by in a system that I need to have money to purchase things, so the thing I do for people is... I don't even know if Phoenix is getting paid for half of these cases, to be fair, because he tends to just, like, pick up random people and just say, yeah, I'll defend you, and then no discussion of compensation is made. But even if he was getting paid... Okay...
Yeah.
Oh.
I could understand that much more readily than your empty righteous talk. Our own benefit, that's not why we're doing it.
Now, Athena, try not to let him get to you. Alright, we should be off, Prosecutor Blackwell. In justice we trust.
I've never been so insulted. Be right back. I need some water to wash away the anger. We'll wash away the anger.
Uh-oh. She hit Prosecutor Blackwell with that water. He doesn't seem to care, though. Yes.
He is winning the ID Gaff war.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
I guess prosecutors these days are more about harsh monochrome than fancy frills.
Oh, wait. What about those peculiar fingerprints you said you found, Pearls?
I'll tell you all about them.
Peculiar prints. Nope. So tell me about this big discovery you made.
Well, I don't know if it's a big discovery, but I found some odd fingerprints on the pool ladder over there.
Okay. So, what's so peculiar about them?
Well, they're on the left side of the ladder, but they're right-handed prints.
Huh.
Wouldn't a person usually hold the left side of a ladder with their left hand?
If I didn't know any better, I'd say that's upside down as well. Like, I don't know how visible. Mouse is kind of visible on stream at least, but
Yeah.
the little gap in between the two marks here looks like the elevation of a palm with...
Yeah, like where your thumb meets the wrist, kind of.
Yeah, and I've got to do it backwards because the thing is kind of reversed here, but it would be left thumb as the lower part of that with the... yeah. Huh. That's interesting. Oh,
Plus, I think they were made from above by grasping the ladder with the right hand.
thank you, Pearl. Now that you mention it, that is strange. I wonder whose prints they are.
I compared them with the prints on file, and they turn out to be Marlin's.
I could see, for example, if you're reaching into the pool over the ledge, that you'd grip something, which means you would be going up, like, essentially head first downward. Or that would be the orientation your hands would grab onto things by. So, like, I could see, you know, you grab the left side with your right hand to gain leverage to, like, get into the pool. Or, sorry, pull something out of the pool or grab something that's in the pool. How did he manage to leave prints in such an awkward position?
So, Mr. Nick, was I helpful?
Yes, you were. Thank you very much, Pearls. I don't know if they're related to the case yet, but I'll keep them in mind. Fingerprints discovered by pearls at the show stage. They're rhymes's, but then there's something odd about them.
I bet Detective Fulbright doesn't know about these. I bet Detective Fulbright doesn't know about these prints. Sorry, I don't know why my inflection of that was so weird.
No, you're good. More like dull bright.
I imagine their search wasn't as thorough here as it was on the crime scene.
Probably right. Sure, they checked everything at the actual crime scene. But I guess they can't do forensics on every inch of the rest of the aquarium.
But we could, thanks to Pearly, and now we have a new piece of information. Oh, you're embarrassing me, Athena.
Rifle spotted.
Hey, it's Rifle. We gotta catch her.
Very good read on that.
Thank you. Don't worry, she's being a good girl right here in my lap.
Well, I guess she's been found. I forgot we were looking for her, actually.
Yeah, thanks again to Pearly.
I think somebody's jealous.
Well, I think I'll go talk to the staff about Orla.
Alright, good luck, Pearls. And thanks again. Well, I guess we're done with things here. What do you want to do next?
How about we have Apollo check out our mystery evidence?
Oh, that's right. We haven't done that yet. Good idea. Let's stop by the office. Oh, for fuck's sake. That would have been a good spot for a pause there, but... Oh no, game, stop being convenient. Alright, there we go. Alright, we'll take a break here.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, so my hoist theory is definitely... I won't say literally correct, but I'd be very surprised if something wasn't using the hoists. But... The interesting thing is, we haven't had much evidence placing people at the scene of the crime, which I imagine was kind of the intention, or what with the hoists and whatnot. But, yeah, the only thing we've got placing anyone into a position where they may have been doing something like this is Marlon with the fingerprints and Sasha with the card. Which, you know, makes me think, okay, red herrings. Neither of them did it, but were, you know, incidentally involved and/or made to do something. Yeah, there's a lot of different explanations as to why those might be red herrings. And given Crab being very weird about the contents of Orla's stomach, I have to imagine that, you know, he's hiding something. But then again, the fact that that came up in Orla's stomach makes it more likely that it was Marlon that did something, because he's obviously the one that tends to... Well, does he feed Orla, or does he only feed the penguins?
I think he only feeds the penguins, because he said before that Sasha was usually the only one that would feed Orla.
Right.
I mean, Sasha and Captain Jack, I guess.
Yeah. Interesting. Anyway, I'll let that simmer for a bit in my head while we take a break. When we come back, maybe we will get to do something with Apollo. Maybe. I'm back. How is chat doing today? Oh, I can't believe it's already the 1st of December. Why does time have to move so fast? Like every start of the month, because I've been using Pikmin Bloom a shitload to motivate me to do like daily walks and stuff like that. Every start of the month is like a new set of a new set of activities and stuff to do for the month to try and unlock stuff, and it ticked over last night and I was like, yay! More stuff to do, because I was kind of like getting to the end of the grind on November, and then I realized like, oh, that means it's December. Oh no! Oh my god! Christmas and the end of the year approaching. Welcome back.
Hello.
Just lamenting the ever marching
The march of time.
Yes. Never ceasing march of time. That was the thing I was looking for.
Yeah, I can't believe it. It's December. I mean, today for you, tomorrow for me. I'm not ready. Midway through November, I asked my family for Christmas lists so I could start budgeting presents, and they're only just now getting back to me.
Yeah, my family's doing a thing with like using some like online service that's just like, hey, put names in a virtual hat, and people put down gifts they want, and then people pull them. And like, I've looked at it, and like, I want to say 4 out of like 15 people have put anything on their list.
Yeah.
And granted, I haven't done that either, but I was like, oh, hold on a second. The things I did put on were like very specific, and they're using like online storefronts as a basis to pick from. And I was like, okay, hold on. I need to reconsider a little bit or add notes before I say, buy me this thing.
Yeah, you gotta make sure it's available before you commit to putting it down.
Yeah, or it's something that's like, hey, this particular thing, but you can find it at a store that is you can walk into in Australia.
Yeah, it's especially rough right now in Canada because our national postal service is on strike at the moment. So
yeah,
basically whatever we're getting each other for Christmas, we have to buy it in a store, or else shop from a place that is willing to pay for a courier or something.
Yeah. Oh, that's rough. Oh boy.
Yeah.
Christmas time. Yay!
you love to love it.
Yep. Those are feelings I have toward it. Alright. Yes, my friend Apollo. How are you doing? Oh. No, that's all good. Oh, you're back. How's the investigation going? It's going pretty well, but there are still things we need answers to. Well, let me know if there's anything I could do to help. The investigation. Would you like out to help with the investigation, Apollo? You bet I would. What do you want me to work on? Let's see. Do I actually have anything for him to do? Okay, if it... okay. Suddenly crickets.
Oh, I know, boss. Let's have Apollo look at the evidence we collected.
Oh, good idea. You might notice something that will help us win the case. Fair. Alright. Yeah, first things first. Oh, we don't really have a...
You could get him try to identify what the 3 Z's are.
Yeah. I just realized we don't really have anything in evidence that points to the, dangerous animal control.
Yeah, just Norma's testimony, right?
Apollo.
I guess it's because you haven't proven a link yet. That's just what she said. She assumed they were doing.
Yeah, and I guess, like, I'm waiting for the bit where we're like, so we're gonna look into that, right? And not just leave that to come out in court, which, now that I think about it, it's probably gonna be the latter. Apollo, there's something I'd like your help with. You have work for me? What is it? Could you have a look at this, have this capsule checked out? I think it's some kind of medicine. Sure thing, Mr. Wright. I'll go to a hospital or something and have somebody take a look. Let's see. Pretty sure the closest one is Hickfield Clinic. Good luck, Apollo. And thanks.
Order to let us see Sasha now?
It has been quite a while. Let's stop by the detention center and see. We have something to deliver to her too, don't forget. Oh dear. I've connected the dots.
Have you connected them?
I've connected them.
Alright, boss. Chin up. We have to lift Sasha's spirits. That means no talking about weird drugs we found.
Yep. Anyway, here's the weird drugs we took from your house. I like your enthusiasm. Oh no. Ahoy there, me hearties! Thank ye for coming. Arr! I be in good spirits. Worry not about me.
He's trying to cheer us up.
Oh, well, that went over like a lead balloon. I was trying to make up for all your trouble. Maybe the two of you need to take it easy. I guess they both had the same idea.
We came to let you know that we can take on your defense if you'll have us.
What? Oh my god, she vanished. that magic warp sound. I was just... That's... Is something wrong? Why is she hiding from us?
Usually used for flashbacks and stuff.
Yeah. Prosecutor Blackwell said that you two would abandon me. But here you are, to my rescue. That's why I'm so happy. Sounds like she's crying back there.
Of course we wouldn't abandon you. Sasha, don't cry.
Maybe the two of you need to take it easy. Great, now I've got crying in stereo. Okay, I'm alright now. Thanks, Walkavu. Thank you for taking on my case.
We're glad to do it.
Well, now that you're smiling again, we have a few questions to ask you. On the night before the murder, did you enter the Orca pool room alone? That's right. On July 20th, from 3 to 6 AM, I was there cleaning and organising. The captain and I were actually supposed to clean together, starting at 4 AM, but we got in a fight. I couldn't face him, so I went an hour early and started cleaning.
What does the Orca pool room cleaning involve?
Well, first we have to move Orla to this show stage pool before we get started. Mr. Rhymes mentioned he took care of Orla in the show stage pool. After Orla was moved, I drained the pool and rearranged the equipment and props. And did the captain ever show up? 4 AM came and went, but he never showed. I bet he was mad at me. I wish I'd apologized to him instead of being all prickly and angry like a scorpion fish.
I'm glad we could prove Orla's innocence, but we didn't know you would get arrested.
As long as Orla is safe, I'm happy. I'm so glad I found you too. You guys are the best.
I'm glad you found. I'm glad you found us too. You're the best, Sasha.
They're gay, Your Honor. Never imagined all those tricks would ever be used to commit a crime. Could you tell us more about the lifesaver trick? Yeah, sure. There's a little speaker on the captain's clothes and on the training dummies. That speaker can emit sound waves. When a trick command is issued with the whistle, Orla uses sound waves as a guide to find the person she's supposed to rescue. I see. Does anyone else know about how that trick works? The entire crew knows about it, but it takes quite a bit of practice to be able to command the lifesaver trick. It wouldn't be easy to do for anybody who wasn't a trainer. And that's why they suspected Sasha. And Orla can only perform one trick per signal. In other words, she can't perform 2 tricks at a time. Oh, okay. Wait, so she can't do the singing trick and the lifesaver trick at the same time? So what was that song Mr. Plume heard?
Oh, Mr. Wright, I just remembered.
Well, there are speakers. Could have just been filtering that in, I guess.
We have something to return to Sasha.
Oh, yeah, you're right. I have it right here in evidence. We have to give Sasha that item Detective Fulbright gave us, too. Wait, what? There are 2 things?
The calendar and the medicine.
Oh, yeah, right, the calendar. Forgot about that. Oh, I just looked at the court record, not this. Yep, there we go. This is your calendar, isn't it, Sasha? Huh? No, mine's at the aquarium. Yeah? Mr. Rhyme said he found this one in the nap room. Huh. I don't think anybody else at the aquarium used a calendar like that. You know this calendar had a meeting scheduled with the victim. Oh, in the nap room, huh? This mysterious person might be the killer. Better find the calendar's owner. Turns out this doesn't belong to Sasha. 7 a.m. So he was meant to meet up with Sasha at 4. He never turns up. Someone else has a meeting with him at 7 a.m. And then he's dead at 10. Oh, we don't have the earlier ones? Okay. Oh, one more thing. This medicine. Detective Fulbright asked us to give you this medicine. Oh no. Arr! That bilge-sucking blackguard had the spine to send me a gift? Dread pirate no-stash. Don't stand there gaping like a weak little minnow. Have at ye.
Ooh, a real swashbuckling battle. Alright, it'll be if it's a fight you want, it's a fight you got.
Could you please not drop into... Sorry. Could you two please not drop into show mode out of the blue? Okay, sorry about that. Yeah, I'll take that medicine. It's acting kind of funny. What is the medicine for, by the way? I guess I can't keep it a secret from you two. I suffer from a heart condition.
Oh no.
Oh.
A heart condition? Then you better get to the hospital right away.
Oh, Athena. Take it easy, Athena. She's in detention, remember? She can't possibly leave for medical reasons. That would be stupid. Oh, don't worry. It's not as serious as it sounds. They can fix it with surgery.
Not serious. A heart condition's a heart condition. Don't tell us not to worry.
Yeah, I'm sorry. The captain was
You know the
just...
phrase is serious as a heart attack, right?
Yeah. The captain was just as mad at me the day before yesterday. We both got so worked up at one point, it was like a shark eat shark situation. Whew. That sounds scary. Do you mind if I ask more about that fight? I can't believe we're dancing around what the fucking... Well, I guess we're not really dancing around the heart condition thing, it's just the conversation wandered off into this direction. Why were you arguing with Mr. Shipley? Oh my god, was he trying to get her off the show because of the heart condition? Yeah. The captain knew about my heart condition, and he was worried about me. So he said he wouldn't put me in the new show. See? I'm not on the new flyer.
Oh, you're right. It's just Orla and the new adversary, Red Stash.
I was so upset and frustrated. I was still crying when I went to do the cleaning. And I cried for quite a while before I drained the pool too. But then, you know what? Orla did a trick to try and cheer me up. She acted out the scene where she defeats a giant octopus by spiking a ball at it. She spiked that ball so hard she even ended up breaking off one of the octopuses. Wait, so that happened at... That happened between 3 and 6 a.m.? Yeah, indeed.
Curious.
What a dramatic way to cheer up a friend. So that's why we argued. Because he wasn't going to put me in the new show. But I was determined to be in the show yesterday. It was July 20th, you see. The anniversary of the death of the trainer before me. Azura Summers. Person Norma de Plume wrote about in her book. I wanted to explain to the audience that it was an accident, not murder. That's why I needed to be in that show so bad. So during the cleaning, I moved the skull rock to the orca... Oh no. Oh, Sasha, no.
What? But why?
It was a key prop. I figured the new show could go on without it. I thought they'd be forced to switch back to the old show. Wow. That was pretty extreme. Moved from the show pool during cleaning time. The victim struck it when he fell to his death. So that could also mean that the person that orchestrated this didn't know that the skull was going to be in there. Excuse me. So Sasha moved the skull rock to the orca pool at the time of the cleaning. And if there's blood on that rock, then that must mean that the victim's death occurred after the rock was moved. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Around what time did you finish up the cleaning? It was about 6 a.m. So that places suspicions on whoever met with the victim after 6 a.m. Yep. Azura Summers. So Azura Summers was the trainer before you? That's right. She was a year older than me. She taught me all about how to command order. I bet Azura and Sasha were like sisters to one another. She was the one who taught me the signals for the singing and lifesaver tricks too. After she died, I swore on this charm. I vowed to become a great trainer someday, just like Azura. What is that charm? It's a keepsake to remember Azura by. She always wore it. She told me once that she and her boyfriend had matching charms. Never found out who he was, so Couldn't give this one to him. I've had it ever since. You're keeping the memory of Miss Summers alive. Captain always carried around a memento of Azura. Fuck, I keep tripping over that because I want to say it 3 different types of ways.
Yeah.
Like, I want to say it like Azure or Asura, and it keeps like, blending between the two.
I feel you.
Her walkie-talkie. Wait, you mean the... Huh? Did the victim have a walkie-talkie on him? Maybe I should show Sasha the victim's photos and see what she has to say. Right, because it's missing. The victim didn't appear to have a walkie-talkie with him at the time of his death. Huh? But I talked to the captain on his walkie-talkie before I started the cleaning. But there's no walkie-talkie shown in these crime scene photos. I don't understand it. The captain always kept that walkie-talkie with him. Issued to all aquarium staff for communication, it can apparently... It said issued to all. Where did we find this again? Was this... Did Rifle have this, or am I remembering that incorrectly?
Yeah, that was the one that Rifle had. I don't think you've necessarily found the exact walkie-talkie that the captain had.
Okay.
Maybe the culprit took it away?
Maybe. But what would be the point of that? I'd better organize the data I have on the victim in the court record. Oh, did we just condense a bunch of stuff together? Shipley's autopsy report and the photo of the body consolidated. That's smart. Captain always kept that walkie-talkie by his side. It was the walkie-talkie Azura used right up until her death. And there it is. In the middle of the show, the orca brought Azura up to the surface in her mouth. She left tooth marks in Azura's walkie-talkie. Captain said he always kept that walkie-talkie with him, so he'd never forget. So the walkie-talkie was really important to the victim. But now the captain is dead too. I'm the only one left who can protect Orla from the ship's doctor. Protect Orla from the ship's doctor? I wonder what Sasha means. What did you mean by protect Orla from the ship's doctor? You know, Herman Crab? Ever since the accident a year ago, he's been completely different. When Azura died, he said he was going to euthanize the orca. Well, I wonder if he has that charm on him. Before that, he always used to say that euthanizing animals was a despicable act.
Euthanize the orca? That's horrible.
They all thought Azura's death was the orca's fault. Nobody believed in her, but me. The ship's doctor always keeps poison to euthanize the orca with on hand. What the fuck? And if Orla had been pronounced guilty in yesterday's trial, he would have used it. He was going to put her down right away? That ship's doctor was close with both the captain and Azura, you know? I think he hates Orla. I guess we'd better look into Dr. Crab a little more.
Well, let's go see after Crab.
I was just thinking the same thing. We have a lot of questions to ask him. Yeah, so... Oh... Didn't Norma say that both the doctor and the owner would disappear? And that money was exchanged?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I see. Oh. Oh, it's Pearls. And Rifle. What are you doing here?
Rifle came in here, so I followed her.
Oh, that's right. We were supposed to deliver Rifle to him. I completely forgot.
Oh, Rifle. Ah, what are you doing? Stop that. You silly mother penguin. What if you injured my spectacular genius brain?
Oh, good. Sentences said by normal people for 100, Alex. Dr. Crab? Are you alright?
Huh? Oh, it's you people. I see you brought back Rifle for me.
Rifle was really laying into you.
Well, she hates me because she thinks I took her baby away from her.
Yeah, that's about right. I mean, you kinda did. You kinda did. Gee, Rifle looks so happy. Is she really actually? Is she actually playing with Sniper?
Ah! Stop all this cacophony. The biological parent and the caregiver parent locked in a struggle over the child. Do you think you could hold this silly mother penguin down for me? Alright, I'll try.
What are you doing? I think Rifle just threw something up.
I'm getting food for Sniper at the Rifle. Mother penguins stock up food for their babies in their stomachs. They break it down in there so that it's easier for the baby to eat.
You must have the hair routine of an angel, my dude, because how is your hair... How is your hair not stink like shit in this situation?
Yeah. Wow, you sure know a lot about animals.
Penguin vomit and baby penguin.
Trying to pick a fight with me again, aren't you, young lady?
What the fuck is his deal? Like, before I could at least see, like, he's being, like, Athena's like, oh, you're rough around the edges, and he's like, what the fuck are you... Stop saying that. But this time it was just like, wow, you sure know a lot about animals, and he's like, fuck.
Yes, I know a lot about animals. I am a licensed veterinarian. Rifle certainly isn't in a bad mood, even for her.
Alright. What's wrong with her? Is Rifle okay?
Hold on. I'm checking her now. Girl in a strange outfit. You turn Rifle over on her back, please. Alright. Rifle, I'm just gonna turn you a flip way. I'm just gonna flip you turn ways, okay?
Ah.
What's this? Bottom of her feet are pink. Oh no, what kind of sickness is that? We have to get her to a doctor.
See, now that's a reason Crab would say, what? Stop trying to pick a fight with me. Athena, get a hold of yourself. Dr. Crab is a veterinarian, remember?
Yeah, it's just something she stepped in, by the looks of it. It's her stomach that's the problem. There's still something in there. Here we go.
More 3Zs, maybe?
Huh.
Oh.
Looks like she swallowed something odd. I know this ain't really anything, but where did she pick up something like this? Son of a gun. Let's talk to Marlin about her care. Dr. Crab, maybe see what was in Rifle's stomach? Huh? Please be quiet. I'm busy right now. Busy? But you're just staring at that weird machine.
Coming from her when she's got, like, fucking, like, AR hologram, interfaces. Like, she's the last person that should be saying, but you're just looking at a weird device.
I just love how he's mastered the art of fuck off, kid, as a way of getting out of having to explain anything about anything.
Yep, yep. Ornery
Like
to the extreme.
Literally one scene after Sasha was like, whoever has this charm is the the boyfriend of the trainer who died, and then Athena's like, oh, what's this? He's like, fuck off, kid. Checking to see when a rifle ingested the foreign object. He just keeps looking at the machine. He doesn't even glance our way.
Now I'm really curious to know more about his monitoring system. Monitoring system first. Could you tell us about the monitoring system you have here?
It's a collection of electronic medical records for all the creatures here. With this system and the camera footage, I can monitor the creatures 24/7. I won't tell you anything more than that. It's private, company business.
But medical records are usually just a history of past medical exams and data. Never heard of any that could monitor 24/7.
Good point, Mr. Lawyer. I can see there's no fooling you.
Why would you even Thank you, Phoenix. But why would you want to fool me? Ah. This guy's gonna be a tough nut to crack.
I have my reasons.
Huh? This looks like the charm Sasha had. Dr. Crab, do you know anything about this charm?
Arm. Hey, leave that alone. That belonged to Azura.
There we go.
What was Azura's charm doing in Rifle's stomach?
That's odd. Sasha was telling us about the charm earlier.
I love the detailing on his face for that expression. It's great.
Yeah. Sasha said that she had Azura's charm. But that charm is still at the detention center. Hey, wait a minute. Didn't Sasha say Azura and her boyfriend had matching charms? So this second charm must be the one that belongs to Azura's boyfriend. Dr. Crab, is it possible...
I refuse to talk about such personal details of the deceased. Subject closed.
Alright. Zoro's touchy when it comes to Azura. I belong to Azura Summer's boyfriend. Azura Summers. Yesterday was the anniversary of her death, wasn't it?
That's right. She was killed by the Orca. Do you really think Orla killed her? I don't believe it. Who can say if the Orca did it on purpose? But the fact remains that she killed Azura. I was right there, the day of her death a year ago. I saw the Orca bite Azura with my own eyes. But is that really the whole truth of what happened?
I guess only Orla knows what really happened, both a year ago and this time.
Take that!
Alright, let's give it a shot.
I love doing Psyche locks. They're one of my favorite parts of these series.
Yeah, definitely. Really good addition. I want you to tell me about the monitoring system here.
You don't let up either, do you, Mr. Lawyer? They're just electronic medical records and feeds from security cameras. With these, I can monitor all of the animals 24/7.
And I say that's not true. I have proof that you can't monitor the animals 24/7 with this system. I have... I don't know if I actually have info for that. I have proof that you can't monitor the animals 24/7 with this system.
So if he says that it's giving him feeds from the security cameras, then we know that the security cameras aren't recording 24/7, right?
Oh, that's right. They start recording when... I completely forgot about that, yeah. Right. The footage starts at the aquarium's opening time, right. I forgot about that. Yeah, because that's... Why would it work like that? It just left my mind again, even though we made a point of it last time. The security camera doesn't begin recording until 10 AM. If that's the case, how could you possibly monitor the animals 24/7?
Okay. You got me. I guess that was a pretty weak explanation. You're right. I guess I can't monitor the animals 24/7. But if I see anything unusual in the camera feeds, I can spring into action right away. And if I can examine an animal, I can usually tell exactly what's going on with them.
Wow. He's really confident in his abilities. But I still say you can't do that 24/7.
But I'm here at the aquarium most of the time. And I can go anywhere at any time to examine an animal.
Anywhere? I say that's not true either. I have proof that there's a place you can't go.
Take that!
The only people who have access to the orca pool room are the owner and Sasha. So how can you say you monitor all of the animals?
Son of a gun. So you knew about the security card, did you? Yes, tighter security was imposed on the Orca a year ago as a precaution. Due to Sasha's objections, I wasn't allowed to have a card.
I guess she was trying to protect Orla from him. So you're monitoring the animals with a system that's private company business. But I have to insist you tell me about this monitoring system.
Now you're trying to pick a fight with me.
Yes.
Alright, well, I suppose it's only fitting that the spoils go to the victor. I'll tell you about Shipshape Aquarium's ecological data organization system.
Oh boy. So what does that machine you were using do?
It's a system of ecological data organization developed in Europe.
Always
Like all
with
weird things in this
Yeah.
franchise.
Exactly.
I call it the Torpedo. What do you think? Pretty impressive name, isn't it? Torpedo, as in man the battle stations and all that. No, it's the name I gave to this data organization system. Torpedo. It stands for Tele-Observation Real-Time Pertinent Data Organizer.
Pertinent data organizer is a very funny fucking phrase.
Yeah.
This is organizes data, but only relevant data. How does it do that? Shut up. Fuck. Okay. But is it super admin restricted desktop access password protected? That's fucking,
From Trials and Tribulations.
Yeah, the IT company.
Sparta.
Yeah. Fuck. Oh, that's
Blue
good.
Screens Inc., yeah.
Yep.
The torpedo collects data through sensors placed on or near the subjects. Temperature, heartbeat, vocalizations, etc. It gathers this information 24 hours a day. All of this data is then sent to my terminal in these monitors.
Sorry, very weird thing I just noticed.
Yeah.
Like, aquarium boxes, or, like, cases, right? This has been warped, I think, to warp, but it's, like, warp... This was meant to warp the water in it, I think, but it's also warped the thing there.
Yeah, the top of the top bar. Yeah, that's funny.
Whoops.
Wow, this torpedo sounds amazing. Does rifle have a sensor on her too? Yeah, she does. Where and what kind of sensor is attached where and what kind of sensor is attached depends on the animal. The penguins have theirs attached to the ID tag at the base of their flippers. The torpedo doesn't tell me where Rifle is when she escapes, though. It's hard to attach sensors to the orca or fish, so theirs are on the tank themselves. Places where the creatures don't normally live, like the show stage, don't have sensors. Okay, here we go. It's telling me the time Rifle swallowed the foreign object. Approximately 4 a.m. on July 20th. What an odd time.
That was when Sasha was doing the cleaning.
Maybe that's why she wouldn't take any fish, because she was still full from the night before. But at least Orla ate it, so that's okay. Orla ate their animals' food? That's odd. She'd never done that before. And then she had that episode, too. I better take a look at her data. Huh? She didn't eat anything from the evening of the 19th till yesterday afternoon.
So
Rifle... Oh, that's right, that's you.
yeah, no, you're good. So, Rifle had a late night snack, but Orla went hungry, huh?
It appears so, but let's see. She's been eating normally since yesterday afternoon. Come to think of it, Jack was supposed to feed Orla yesterday morning. Maybe he died before he had the chance.
I'm worried about Orla's condition. I better remember this torpedo data. Torpedo data shows that Rifle ate around 4 a.m. on July 20th, but that Orla didn't eat anything. I still wonder why he wouldn't tell me about the torpedo. Why hide the torpedo? Dr. Crab, why did you want to hide the existence of the torpedo system?
Well, it's a safe system that has been approved for use in other countries. But it hasn't been legally approved in this country yet. That's why I always carry this terminal around with me. It's not something I want the police poking their nose into. You mean you're breaking the law? Which is why I was keeping it a secret. It would create a problem for the aquarium. I had Jack's permission. He felt the animal's care was more important than the legality. But we wanted to shield the rest of the staff, so he kept it a secret. But breaking the law is breaking the law.
That's illegal!
But in some cases, lives can be saved by breaking the law. Do we simply allow the lives of our animals to be lost, and will we wait for the laws to change? Now you're twisting things around.
Regular old turnabout. Well, not quite. I'd like to use this evidence during the trial tomorrow, but it may result in you and Shipshape Aquarium being brought up on charges.
Well, I followed my own convictions, and I have no regrets. You're only doing your job. I can't blame you for that, Mr. Lawyer.
I appreciate that. that sound? Another penguin?
That's my ringtone.
Oh.
Gee, Dr. Crab sure likes cute things.
Maybe he wanted it to sound like Sniper?
Hello? Crab speaking. Son of a gun, you people again, stop harassing this aquarium. Orla was found not guilty. Why on earth should she be put down? Huh? Come there on the 26th and explain? Fine. Just let me write it down on my... Son of a gun, where did my calendar go?
Hmm. His calendar? Could you be talking about that calendar?
I realize that. If it comes to that, I'll use that drug to euthanize her. Mr. Wright, he said, euthanize her?
We better ask him more about this. I should try presenting that calendar to him, too. Oh, we're really going on a marathon with this investigation. It feels like very, very dense.
Yeah. There's so much, and yet, like, relatively few scenes overall, if that makes sense.
Yeah. Who is that phone call from?
Sorry, I was taking a sip of water.
No, you're good.
Son of a gun, you heard that?
I mean, you just walked over to the empty ramen containers. We could still... Yeah. Who didn't hear that?
It was a Center for the Dangerous Animal Control calling with a demand. They said that the orca may have been found not guilty this time. But that if she ever attacked a human again, we would have to put her down. Put her down? But that's horrible. Do you agree to that demand? Animals sometimes do attack humans. And, of course, humans sometimes do kill animals to protect themselves. If it comes to that, yes, as a veterinarian, I am prepared to carry out euthanization. Using this poison.
Oh. Huh? That capsule... It has the same letters on it that, as the one that was in Orla's stomach. Did Dr. Crab try to kill Orla? There was something else we wanted to show him before. Oh, the calendar, right.
Yeah.
Oh, but I guess, we made the comment before that, hey, we should probably not show that capsule to him because he might take it off us, so yeah, won't be doing that. Dr. Crab, isn't this your calendar?
Yes, it's mine. What are you doing with it?
Oh, that was auspicious timing. Mr. Rhymes found it in the nap room.
Oh, I must have forgotten it here when I tried to get some rest. Sure is a cute calendar. I guess you're crazy about penguins? Somebody gave it to me, okay? No, please don't tell anyone about it. It's embarrassing. Azura designed this calendar. This one here is a prototype. She designed a calendar for this year, and then she died before it went on sale. Were you and Miss Summers romantically involved? What? What gave you that idea? It's just that I sensed sadness in your heart when you talked about the calendar. Of course we weren't romantically involved. I don't believe in romantic feelings.
He looks shaken, though. By the way, did you meet Mr. Shipley at 7 AM on July 20th as scheduled?
No, we were supposed to meet, but Jack didn't show up.
Is that really true? Well, chains didn't appear, so... Sasha finished cleaning the Orca pool room at 6 a.m. Dr. Crab managed to get in the pool room somehow and meet with the victim. Then he would have had the opportunity to kill Mr. Shipley. Calendar that Azura Summers gave to Dr. Crab. Meeting with the victim was scheduled for Sunday, 20th. Please let me ask you one more question, Dr. Crab.
What is it, Mr. Lawyer? You look so grave.
I heard something disturbing from the writer Norma de Plume.
Sent a demand to the aquarium, put the killer well down a year ago. Put her down? But the aquarium owner refused their demand, saying it was an accidental death. But I hardly think a persistent organization like that would just give up and go away. I'm quite sure the power of money helped convince them.
What makes you think that?
Once a month, the owner and the vet disappear from this aquarium. And I came to find that each time a large amount of money is being paid out.
I think Shipshape Aquarium might be keeping some kind of secret. And that it has something to do with the recent murder. Ooh. Well, 5 psyche locks?
That writer, she just has to stick her nose in everyone's business. Son of a gun, and I should have dealt with it all more carefully.
How am I ever going to remove all those locks? Huh? Fuck. Sorry to interrupt, but Prosecutor Blackwell wants Dr. Crab. Detective Fulbright?
You again. You couldn't possibly have any more questions for me.
Well, you see, we're having a little problem. We were going to call the animal keeper as a witness for the prosecution, but he's being very stubborn and refusing to testify. My man. And so we thought we'd ask you to be a witness in tomorrow's trial.
You really now? Well, I'm not taking sides. I'll tell what I know. No more, no less.
That would be fine. Now, if you would please come along with me.
Well, looks like we'll have to continue our talk at the trial tomorrow.
I don't know what secret you and this aquarium are hiding, but I'll uncover it if it'll help save Miss Buckler.
Give it your best shot, then. I'll see you tomorrow.
I don't think we've had to undo psyche locks on the stand before, have we?
No. Well, it looks like we'll be going up against Dr. Crab in tomorrow's trial.
I bet he'll be one tough customer.
Okay, better get our evidence organized for tomorrow.
I'll have Athena hold on to the evidence I don't think I'll need in court. Okay, sure. Probably Apollo. With redundant information now! Fuck! Hello? Mr. Wright, I went to Hickfield Medical Clinic. Apollo? Apollo, use your indoor voice. Sorry about that. Chords are sealed, you know. Anyway, I found out a lot, so I wanted to tell you right away. It turns out that mysterious capsule is a powerful sleeping drug. Oh.
So, what's really cool, and this only works if you're Japanese. So this exact drug, the 3Z's sleeping drug, plays a role in a case in Ace Attorney Investigations 2, the game that was never localized until this year.
Oh, wow.
So Ace Attorney Investigations 2 was the previous game that Yamazaki directed before this one. So if you had played that game, you know as soon as you see the 3Zs, oh, I know what this is. It's a little Easter egg that makes you feel smart.
Huh.
But of course, because the game was never localized, it was impossible to have that experience.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah, for the very few people who actually played like a fan translation or something. Damn.
I don't even think the fan translation was available at that point in 2013.
Oh, yeah. Sorry, I don't know the timeline exactly, but yeah. Okay, I guess it's only a Japan only thing. Damn.
Or if you're bilingual, I guess, and can actually play a Japanese game.
True. And also, I could see this like, yeah, we tested this on humans and it just puts you to sleep, but if you give it to some other creature, yeah, it's a bit more of a problem. And that means that my thought process is back on the table with the unnamed medicine we've given back to Buckler. It turns out that mysterious capsule is a powerful sleeping drug. Apparently the brand name is 3Zs. Okay, yeah. It says 3Zs right on it. And they said that Ship-Shape Aquarium Vet... the Ship-Shape Aquarium Vet recently bought a large quantity from them. The vet? Dr. Herman Crab. 3Zs is supposed to be for people, but Dr. Crab told them it would work on other mammals, like orcas and dolphins, too. So, Dr. Crab's euthanization poison was actually sleeping pills? When Orla almost drowned today, was it because she'd been given sleeping pills? But he specifically said euthanizing that?
I mean, I guess it is possible to overdose on sleeping pills.
Oh, absolutely, yeah. And again, like, I would believe that, yeah, chemicals meant for humans to put them asleep might cause problems for other animals. Like, that's not outside the realm of possibility either. It's more like, no, yeah. Never mind that thought. And I found out more than just about that capsule. Dr. Hickfield himself gave me some more information. Ship-Shape Aquarium had someone on their staff named Azura Summers, right? What the fuck? Yeah, the one who died a year ago. Well, Azura Summers was getting a certain medication from Hickfield Clinic last year. The same heart medication as Sasha Buckler. What? Really? Azura Summers had the same heart condition as Sasha?
It was in the job application.
Yeah.
Wanted, one orca trainer. Must be between the ages of 18 and 20, have rare congenital heart disease.
Yeah. Nice work, Apollo. Thank you. We'll be coming back to the office soon. Okay. Trucy and I will be here. Hey, Apollo, what was the name of the medicine they had to take? What was the... Damn it. Well, better get back to the office and get ready for tomorrow. What are you gonna do, Pearls?
I thought I'd stay overnight here and be with Orla and Rifle. I'll be ready for a telecast during the trial tomorrow. Good luck to both of you. Thanks, Pearly. That way, when we prove Sasha innocent, she can see Orla right away.
to see Sasha and Orla back together again, both free and clear. But before that can happen, I have to prove Sasha's innocence. Oh, okay. Yes, please. We do have some time before you're hard out. Do we want to poke our heads into the trial?
Sure thing. Yeah, we can get things started.
Sweet. It's probably also easier to easier to stop investigations midway through or trials. I feel like trials could be more tricky, but there's more opportunity to just stop the text and be like, okay, we can stop here.
Yeah, trials generally have built-in recesses as well.
That is true, yeah. What? The ship's doctor and Azura were romantically involved? But he explicitly said that wasn't the case. Yeah, okay.
Well, that's my theory, but I don't actually know if it's really true.
Azura would never get involved with that god-awful ship's doctor. But I do admit, they were friends. But would Azura send Dr. Crab videos, I wonder? I'm sorry? Videos? What do you mean? Oh. Fuck, that was going in a weird direction. Azura used to send her boyfriend videos of herself teaching the orca tricks. I used to help Azura take the videos on her TV phone. This is an interesting bit of information. Summer's boyfriend has videos of her using a whistle to make the orca do tricks. I see. So, TV phones can shoot videos too, huh? My dumb phone sure can't. I was gonna say, like, Phoenix, they're TV phones. Where would the video be coming from? What do you mean? These TV phones are amazing. They can even record sounds you and I can't hear. Can they now? All the equipment we use at Shipshape Aquarium is high-tech. The ship's doctor sends away for all kinds of electronics. So all the high-tech stuff is Dr. Crab's doing, huh? Anyway, still highly Azura's boyfriend was the ship's doctor. But
I love that little reaction. Like groaning at her pun midway through the sentence.
Because it didn't leap out to me like some of the other ones, and I only realized it as I said it. It actually got me. But Dr. Crab found a charm yesterday, and he was really shaken by it. Okay, yeah, we just saw this. Yeah. We're all good. That charm looked just like your keepsake of Azura. Yeah, well, she did say she and her boyfriend had matching charms. Were the ship's doctor and Azura really a couple? I can't believe it. I think Dr. Crab will be called as a witness today.
Is there anything more disappointing than finding out that one of your best friends is a shitty partner?
Yeah, really. There are still so many unanswered questions. But I hope to solve them all in today's trial. I believe in you two. I know you can do it.
And we will, Sasha. We promise.
Oh boy, we're really only going to find out about this heart medication midway through the fucking trial. Oh boy, that's going to be fun. Taka.
Court is now in session for the trial of Sasha Buckler.
The defense is ready. Ah!
Ready?
Now completely thrown off.
Very good. It appears both the prosecution and the defense are ready. Yesterday it was proven that the Orca was not guilty and the victim fell to his death. Prosecutor Blackwell, did your investigation of the Orca pool area turn up anything? It did. We found a bloodstain from the victim at the bottom of the pool. On this. Oh my, what a frightening looking rock. And you say it has a bloodstain on it? Just looking at it gives me the willies. So can we assume there was no water in the pool at the time of the incident? Very good. What a clever little deduction. Oh, well, it's nice to get a compliment from the prosecution for a change.
Usually they're just browbeating me into accepting their objections.
Prosecutor Blackwell has completely tamed the judge with his carrot and stick approach.
Yeah, I guess I should have brought a few carrots of my own.
Right, moving along. I have prepared a witness. Buckler was the only one who went to that room where there was no water in the pool. The witness will prove that. Come to the stand, witness.
Like spot on. It's just grey hair.
Yeah,
It's just grey-haired Spike Spiegel.
100%. Yeah, with it's like 2P color Spike Spiegel because like his tie and his undershirt and his jacket are different colors.
Yeah.
But it is the same character design.
Yeah.
Name and occupation.
Dr. Herman.
Beep.
Sniper, stay in there.
And who is that cute little creature? Such a restless bird. Quite unlike Taka.
Beep. Wow. Chalk one up for Taka. He shot Sniper up with a single sound.
Son of a gun. Dr. Herman Crab, ship-shaped aquarium's veterinarian.
And could you tell us the name of your cute little friend there as well?
Your Honor, please focus on the case.
But it's important to learn all we can about the witness.
This is Sniper.
Beep, 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 beep.
She's the offspring of a penguin named Rifle. Sniper lives in my hair. She might cause a commotion now and then, but please try to ignore her.
I was originally going to call the animal keeper to the stand. But he refused to testify, so I settled on the veterinarian. Now tell us.
Is that the first person who's refused to testify? And hasn't been, barred from testifying?
Maybe, yeah.
I feel like there's been people that have been reluctant, but usually they still get pulled onto the stand. If Marlon doesn't actually go onto the stand voluntarily at all, that would actually be I think that would actually be a first.
Why was the defendant in the Orca pool room when the water was drained?
Cleaning the Orca pool room.
In the early morning hours of July 20th, Sasha was cleaning the Orca pool room. Sasha and Jack Shipley, the owner, were scheduled to do the cleaning together. During cleaning, the pool water was drained. While the cleaning was going on, Marlon was taking care of the Orca in the show pool. The pool water would never be drained unless the pool was being cleaned.
And your claim is the victim was made to fall to his death during the cleaning? Only Buckler and the owner had the security card necessary to enter the Orca pool room. And we already know from the security company's record of the card usage that the defendant was in the Orca pool room during the time of the cleaning. The witness's testimony and the record of the security card usage are conclusive evidence.
No? What the fuck do you mean?
So no one besides the defendant was at the scene and the water in the pool was drained.
Uh-oh. Judge already seems to be leaning toward the other side.
We have to strike fast. Your Honor, we're ready for our cross-examination now.
Oh, yes, of course. Please proceed then.
Thank you, Athena. Power of youth comes in handy at times like these. Okay. I don't think I spotted anything. In the early morning hours of July 20th, Sasha was cleaning the pool room. Okay. Sasha and Jack Shipley, the owner, were scheduled to do the cleaning together. Alright. During the cleaning, the pool water is drained. While the cleaning was going on, Marlon was taking care of the orca in the show pool. Yep, I think he even attested to that himself. The pool water could never be drained unless the pool was being cleaned. Okay, so the only thing that stands out is this bit here.
Hold it!
But Miss Buckler said that Mr. Shipley never showed up to help with the cleaning.
I don't know anything about that. All I know is what was on the schedule. Maybe they changed plans. They probably fell awkward with each other after their fight.
In any case, there's no proof the victim entered the orca pool room during cleaning.
Objection!
If you don't stop your yammering, I will pull your tongue out and barbecue it.
You have to be so violent.
Proof or none, the victim must have entered the pool room during cleaning.
Okay, would you like to tell us how?
Witness, tell them why.
Fucker.
Jack must have entered the orca
Oh,
pool
sorry.
room. That's alright.
Reason I think was. So what? That doesn't mean.
Hold it!
Don't you mean to say that the record shows both of their cards being used?
No, only Sasha's. But they must have gone in together. Jack's body was found in that room, so that's the only logical explanation.
We talked about this just yesterday. What purpose does that brain of yours serve?
Ah,
You're even more bird-brained than Rifle.
Objection!
Witness, I will not allow birds to be belittled in my presence.
oh.
Limit your disparaging comments to the defense alone.
Defending Bird's honor.
Yep. So I get disparaged either way. Great.
Bird lover, huh? I guess we're not destined to become best friends.
That's fine. All I need is for you to talk about the state of the scene during cleaning.
Alright, fine.
Oh, I don't know. I think the two of them were made for each other. Phoenix. Okay. Yeah, so something's off here, but I'm not sure really how to tackle it just yet. What evidence have we still got left? We don't have the security footage anymore. One trick. Fish. Walkie-talkie. Video. Different from the one Plume had. TV. We died around 10 a.m. Oh, we don't have the card record anymore, which is interesting. Sure. None of the rest of that. Orla didn't eat anything. See, I could probably point to this, because the whole thing was that Orla was going to get fed by the captain, but I feel like that's a stretch, based on the statements being made. Let me press everything else just to be sure.
Hold it!
Actually, wait a minute. Is there an extra statement in the testimony? That looked like there were 6 and
something
not
got
5,
added.
not 5. Yeah. Why is the cleaning done so early in the morning? Essentially the middle of the night.
Our aquarium is open every day of the year without break. So of course the cleaning has to be done at night when there are no visitors.
No days off, is that it? I can relate to that.
Yeah, I guess prisoners don't get to take days off.
Things sure are different around our office, huh, boss? Boy, I love not being in prison.
Boy, I love basically not being employed. You don't have to rub it in quite so enthusiastically.
So, was the defendant cleaning alone?
No.
Sasha and Jack Shipley, the owner, were scheduled to do cleaning together. The record of card usage shows... While the cleaning was going on, Marlon was taking care of the pool. Pool water would never be drained unless the pool was being cleaned. Am I... Wait, which one of these got added? It must have been this.
Maybe the very...
Yeah.
Maybe the last one?
No, the last one was... Oh my god.
Yeah, I don't think that one was there before.
No, I think it
Because
was.
before it ended... The go back one? Wasn't that the last statement before?
No. I don't know, does the history go back that far? Let's have a look. Oh, here we go.
Yeah.
Oh, no, wait, that's the hold it bit. Oh, god damn it.
I'm just gonna look it up real quick.
Yeah, I think it might have been the card record one that was added.
Oh yeah, no, I think you're right. Yeah.
Okay.
There was 5 statements originally, and then the third one got added, yeah.
Yeah. You say that both of them are used. No, only... Yeah, Jack's body found is the only logical explanation. So... Surely
Objection!
there's something there. And, yeah. But do we have something that could contradict this? The record of card usage shows that Sasha entered the Orca pool room. Well, we know that to be true. Maybe I should press the rest before I go on.
Hold it!
So the cleaning is done with the pool drained of water.
That's right, they use the hoist there to lower themselves to the bottom of the pool. They can do regular cleaning with water in the pool, but this was an intensive session. I never clean my own lab, however. Truly r/male living spaces.
Objection, relevance, shut the fuck up, please. You don't need to hear that shit. Don't
What can I say? I'm a man who stinks good.
Oh, I hate that. Don't you think it might be due then? I guess I can't talk though. Phoenix?
Well, Sasha and Marlon come in and clean for me on occasion. But I'm too busy myself. I have animals to look after. Like this one, for example.
Such an adorable little creature. It lends cheer to this bleak courtroom. Your reaction to Taka was very different, as I recall. Oh, Taka's a fine bird too, of course. Please
Who
continue,
brings a
Doc.
hawk to a courtroom?
I already made
No, not again! God damn it. Thank you, Alcesti.
Oh, Taka's a fine bird too, of course. Please continue, Dr. Crab. Quickly now. As I was saying, Sasha was cleaning the Orca pool room.
While cleaning was going on, Marlon was thinking, yeah, I must press everything at this point. So Orla was moved all the way over to the show pool. Why is that?
Well, it wouldn't do to get her covered in cleanser, would it? Of course she was moved. You don't take a bath while you're cleaning the tub, do you? Excellent point. I usually clean the tub after I take a bath myself. Well, I was assigned to clean the shower stalls yesterday. They were clearer than an Edo bathhouse by the time I was done.
I guess Prosecutor Blackwell is the fastidious type.
I polished it so well, I bet the inmates are slipping and sliding all over right about now.
Maybe he's not so much the fastidious type as the prankster type.
Somehow, I don't think that's it either. Anyway, cleaning the Orca pool is just like cleaning the tub.
Hold it!
There's no possibility it would be drained at any other. There's no possibility it would be drained at any other at any time other than during cleaning.
None.
Ugh, shut down with a single word. Why are you so certain?
Think about it. If the pool water were drained, what happened to the Orca? The poor thing.
Whose side are you on, Athena?
Exactly, young lady. Without water, Orla would be alright for a short period of time. But anything longer than that would pose serious risks. She could even die.
So the fact that Orla is alive and well is proof the water wasn't drained on her.
That's right.
Oh,
The Orca pool and the show stage pool next door are next door to each other. A hoist runs between the two to move the Orca and the equipment back and forth. When intensive cleaning is done, the Orca is moved to the show stage pool first. So the water is only drained while the pool is being cleaned. Please add that information to your testimony.
thank you, Judge.
Hold it!
Okay. I guess you're right.
Son of a gun. Then why did you harp on it so? Your defense loves to make a fuss over nothing. You do like to stir up trouble, don't you, Mr. Lawyer? Just like this one.
Beep beep.
How rude. Don't compare Mr. Wright to Sniper. Granted, his suit may make him look like a little penguin, but...
I was wondering which way that was gonna go. Athena. Is that really what she thinks of me?
I wish Sniper and this baby chick would both stop all the peeping and cheeping. Miss Baby Chick? How dare you? No, wait. That actually sounds pretty cute.
Wow. You just got away with calling a young woman a chick in court. I feel like there have been far worse statements said in court to people that don't deserve it, Phoenix. Let's be honest.
Yeah.
Somehow we have to show that the water could have been drained at some other time.
If we don't, Sasha will be the only one under suspicion. There must be a hint somewhere. I better look at the evidence again.
This one kind of got me, I'm not gonna lie. I guess... if he fell to his death at 10 AM, clearly the water was drained outside of the time that it was cleaning. Maybe that's the way we go with this. I have to find out how the water could have been drained while Orla was there. The early morning hours of July 20th, Sasha was cleaning the pool. Sasha and Jack Shipley were scheduled to clean together. The record of card usage. During cleaning, the pool water was drained. While the cleaning was going on, Marlon was taking care of the orca in the show pool. The pool water would never be drained unless the pool was being cleaned. I don't think that's true.
Objection!
No, fuck. Doesn't that prove that the water... Like, I guess unless the water had been out the whole time?
What does the autopsy report say again?
Time of death from 12 to... Oh, from 12 to 10. Oh, fuck. Okay,
Yeah,
that's
it's a really wide window.
Shit, okay. I don't know why I thought that was the other way around. Fuck, okay. Ah.
Does? In what way?
You can just skip all this. I don't think it's going to be very
yeah,
interesting.
Sure. Yeah, sorry. I agree. Ouch. Judge's confidence. Okay. Never be drained unless the pool was being cleaned.
Wait, go back?
Hmm.
Doesn't that, the luminol photo, doesn't that prove that the pool can be drained without the orca being hurt? Because that's the statement that got added, right?
But surely... But, like, I don't know, that seems like special circumstances. If that is actually the case, that's a pretty... unusual...
Because, like, if you go to the next statement, he specifically says, if there's no water in the pool, the orca could die. But we have proof that it's possible to drain the pool without, you know, depriving her of water.
Okay, yeah, right. I see. Yeah, so, yeah, okay, right. Yeah, I was kind of on the wrong track there. Just a touch too much of a hint, but I do appreciate it, because I was, like, legitimately...
I wasn't trying to hint, I was trying to work through it at the same time.
Oh, fair, yeah, yeah.
I don't even know if this is right or not, so I apologize if I've led you astray.
Objection!
No, no. Oh, man, yeah, that's a weird one, because I read that and I went, well, I mean, he also admitted at some point that, like, yeah, they can survive out of water for a little bit, but not for too long. And the statement he said is true, but the point is that, like, well, draining the water in there wouldn't leave the entire thing empty, necessarily. Which, yeah, it's... Yeah, okay, I get it. If the water in the pool is drained, you say the orca could die. But is that necessarily true?
What are you talking about?
There is a way to let the water out without harming the orca, isn't there? Your Honor, please allow me to submit this photograph.
Oh, this is...
As you can see, there is no water around the Skull Rock area. With the pool in this state, the victim could have been made to fall to his death. However, there is water on the other side of the partition. And Orla looks just fine.
Son of a gun.
In other words, if the partition is set up at the bottom of the pool, the water can be drained without doing Orla any harm.
Are you implying the water could have been drained at a time other than during cleaning?
Yes, there is that possibility.
Dr. Crab is shaking. Looks like he has something to hide. I mean, we know he has something to hide. You saw those 5 psychic... Oh, I guess... No, she didn't see the 5 psychic locks.
Yeah, she didn't.
Could it have something to do with the calendar note of a meeting with the victim?
It might. I'll submit it to the judge. Your Honor, please take a look at this calendar.
Ah, you waved that around in court yesterday. No need to drag out your souvenir today.
Actually, I would like to make note of the entry for the day of the incident.
Let me see here. Meet the captain of the Orca Pool at 7 a.m. This note is about a meeting planned with the victim. What? You what, mate?
You playing funny buggers over there? The defense would like to argue that at the time of that meeting, the pool may have been drained of its water.
Whose calendar is this?
It belongs to Dr. Herman Crab. Isn't that right, Dr. Crab?
Son of a gun. So you suspect me, do you?
What is the meaning of this calendar entry, Dr. Crab? Explain yourself.
Fine. I was supposed to meet Jack at the Orca Pool at that time. But I ended up not going.
So you're saying you simply broke your promise? You can't get out of it that easily. I believe you have some explaining to do.
Objection!
Your blade is sharper than I thought, right, Dono? Your cut was shallow, a mere surface scratch.
It's just
There's
a
a
flesh
saying
wound,
amongst-
Mr. Wright.
There's a saying amongst prisoners. Do not see, hear, nor speak to smooth-talking lawyers. They're like Blanca mains. We don't look at them. We don't shake hands with
Do
them.
not shake
We
their
don't
hands.
talk to them. If you think a witness is suspicious, show your proof.
Calendar alone isn't good enough, huh? I have to prove the victim could have fallen to his death at 7 a.m. meeting time.
Let's put our heads together, boss. The victim could have fallen during cleaning when the pool was completely drained. Or, using the partition, it could have been at 7 a.m. with the water partially drained. What would be the major difference in circumstance between those two possibilities?
The victim could have fallen during cleaning when the pool was completely drained, or, using the partition, it could have been at 7 a.m. with the water partially drained. What would be the major difference in circumstance between these two possibilities? Orla didn't need to be moved. What circumstance was different? The answer could really tell us something. What circumstance was different between the two possibilities of cleaning? The pool was half filled, the orca was there, the time of day was different. The orca was there. If the murder occurred at a time other than during cleaning, the orca must have been there.
Oh, you're right. And that would mean that Orla witnessed the murder.
Oh, sis, you're sheathing your sword so soon? Stop yammering to each other and show me how you wield your sword.
Alright then. My sword is poised and ready. If the murder was committed at a time other than during cleaning time, then Orla must have been present at the scene. If I can prove that the murder happened right in front of Orla, then I can prove that Miss Buckler is not guilty. Does this have something to do with the luminol?
Order in the court. Mr. Wright. Are you implying the Orca was a witness to the crime?
That is exactly what I am implying.
And? How do you intend to prove the Orca witnessed the murder? What are you going to do? Put the Orca on the stand and cross-examine her? Wait, no.
No, 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 no! This is a critical point. I better think about it carefully. The judge is just like, oh, do not give him that option, please. The defense will... Okay, hold on. Let me think this through. Because there is something that is just completely unaccounted for in my own sort of thought process here. And it's this bit right here. Why was there blood there? So we established that there was some kind of wound on Orla that was covered up by the hat, right? Then Orla started hitting the rock, and I could believe that the luminol that was found, like, on her head, or, like, on the front of her head, would probably be from that. Like, hitting it over and over and potentially getting, like, small abrasions and that. The one on her back is the one that is completely unexplained so far. And if, for example, blood sprayed off the rock onto Orla, that could potentially show that she was there then. So, basically, if we want to prove that Orla was there, and I'm assuming right now we're not going to try and cross-examine Orla, but if we can't get testimony, we use evidence. And that would certainly explain it. I'm kind of sad we don't have the actual luminol picture, though. Because the pattern of it was weird. If I remember correctly, it looked like a splotch, like something was slapped directly onto it.
And the one at the front was like a bunch of cuts.
Yeah, exactly. But I do have a few options. So I can either ask Crab to... I can either try and get something out of Orla directly. I can talk to Crab about this further. Or I can show evidence that this is actually the case.
Yeah.
I don't know where we're going to get with Crab. That seems right out.
Yeah.
How on earth we would get Orla to say that she was there is completely beyond me.
It feels like bait, right?
Yeah, that feels like bait.
Like they've been building up, oh, this is the guy who cross-examined a parrot. This is what he's known for. That's why he got the case in the first place.
Cross-examine the way... Yeah. So, I'm inclined to present evidence.
And what was the option that you picked that got you here?
A good question. Does it show me... The orca was there.
So that's what you're trying to prove, right?
Yeah. I think that's... That's the best story I can think of with the evidence as presented so far.
Yeah.
Because that particular section is unexplainable. There's more blood in there than in the lowered section. That would, and the blood splatter happening on the rock at the time may actually explain the blood splatter on the back. Whether that's good enough, because I can definitely see holes in that, because it's not conclusive as such. Like, there isn't blood splatter in the rest of the room, for example.
Right.
And if blood did splatter onto that, you'd expect that it'd be pretty much everywhere. Unless Orla spiked the fucking body into the rock. That's... Yeah, fuck. Oh, man. I just don't see how we could actually cross-examine Orla and get anything out of it that would prove that.
Yeah.
I'll give the evidence a shot. Actually, I might just save, not to save Scum specifically, but I don't know how long it would take to get out of the loop, and having an easy way to just back out would probably be...
Yeah.
Especially considering, yeah, we're coming up to the hard cutoff. Alright. The defense will present evidence. Evidence that will prove Orla witnessed the murder.
You're going to present evidence?
Yeah, I think yeah, it's interesting that we keep talking about witnessed when that's not what Nick was claiming. Nick was claiming the orca was there, not that the orca witnessed the thing.
Exactly, yeah.
Yeah.
Knowing the defense, I thought surely you would try to cross-examine the orca. I must say I'm a little disappointed.
The fucking gallery's just like, boo! Cross-examine the orca, that would have been funny. Oh, Mommy, he's not gonna cross-examine he's not gonna cross-examine the orca. I wanted to see that. I'm sorry, darling.
I know, sweetie. We paid good money for these seats, and we're not even gonna get the show. I love the idea of some charlatan like Larry, like selling tickets to a public court trial.
He would. Famous lawyer who cross-examined a parrot defending a whale.
Yeah, and someone's like, "Hey, wait, how are you selling tickets? This is a free trial." And he goes, "Okay, so here's what I'm doing. I'm paying some big guys to sit in the best seats in the house. If you pay me more, I'll remove them, and you can sit there."
God. Geez, sorry to get your hopes up, Your Honor.
Very well. Let's see this evidence then. What evidence shows the murder took place right in front of the orca?
Take that!
I also like how we have no music at all, so, like, I have no fucking idea if I'm right now.
Yeah.
This photo indicates where we discovered luminol reactions yesterday. Okay. By accident, we got some of the luminol testing fluid on Orla. We were then very surprised to see luminol reactions on Orla's body.
Objection!
But what of it? There's nothing odd about that. As was discussed in yesterday's trial, the orca was bleeding. Traces of the orca's blood were also found on the skull rock. The orca must have injured herself when she rammed the rock.
So that cloud of blood Mr. Plume saw was from Orla headbutting the skull rock, was it? Okay.
Those luminol reactions you saw on the orca are most likely from her head button.
Headbutting, you say?
Objection!
But what's odd is the position of those bloodstains. Please take a good look at the photograph. Mr. Wright, next time, can you get pictures of the actual luminol reactions? This isn't... I don't know if we can accept this as evidence. Pearly in the back, like, oh, but I got them right. Aw. I put the squiggly lines and everything. Yesterday, Mr. Plume said the blood disappeared when Orla put on the hat. That testimony indicated that Orla's injuries were under the hat area. However, these luminol reactions are in two entirely separate areas from her injuries. These bloodstains can't be Orla's own blood from when she was headbutting. I don't know about that.
Then where did the blood come from?
It's my firm belief that it's the victim's blood. The victim was killed right in front of Orla, and the victim's blood splattered onto Orla's body.
Ugh.
God, that stance. Now it finally all makes sense. Orla was a witness to the murder, so that's why.
Orla? Boss, something's wrong with Orla.
What? Oh, you're right. She's listless, and she's sinking. Wait, what? Phoenix? I didn't... There's one more fact that indicates Orla was a witness to the murder.
There's more?
The culprit was afraid Orla could somehow reveal what she witnessed. Oh my god. And that's why they did what they did. It's the only thing that makes sense. Touche, Phoenix. I have to present that evidence. Oh no. Oh no. That evidence that proves the culprit thought Orla was a dangerous witness.
Take that!
The defense would like to submit this evidence.
What's this? It looks like some sort of medicine.
It's a sleeping drug, Your Honor. A very powerful one. This sleeping drug was discovered in Orla's stomach yesterday. The culprit tried to drown Orla by putting her into a deep sleep.
Tried to drown the orca? But why? Right, Donna. Are you trying to tell this court that the perpetrator tried to kill the orca off to prevent a witness from talking? Do you really expect to defeat me with that feeble attack?
My sword has been drawn. I'm not about to sheath my evidence now. Orcas have an enormous potential for intelligence. The possibility that Orla could somehow manage to reveal the truth can't be denied. The culprit believed in this possibility, and that's why they tried to kill her. Dr. Herman Crab, you purchased this sleeping drug, didn't you?
What? Does this mean the veterinarian tried to do away with the orca?
Who but a veterinarian would better know how to disguise an orca's death? He could even prevent the police from examining Orla's body.
Why, you? Are you actually accusing me of trying to murder the orca? How dare you? How dare you slander the noble profession of veterinarian? Ah!
Ah!
I love having characters actually physically interact with the stand.
Yeah, it's great.
My goodness, one could cut the tension in this courtroom with a knife.
I mean, order! Order!
Yes, I admit to purchasing that sleeping drug. However, it was subsequently stolen from my lab. That's such a flimsy excuse. It's the truth. What else can I say? Any one of the crew members could have entered my lab.
I'm starting to think Crab might have been a red herring. guess that weakens my evidence quite a bit.
Besides, think about it for a minute. Who was it that treated Orla after she swallowed the drug? It was I.
But as I recall, it took you quite a while to give that treatment. You didn't even come on your own. We had to go get you.
Son of a gun. You just remember all sorts of little details, don't you, Mr. Lawyer?
Also, like, I guess you did say you probably couldn't put anything on Orla, right? Because I was gonna say, like, but your 24/7 thing should have told you that something weird was happening. Why didn't you? Yeah.
The orca pool in the lab before report. It's little wonder we didn't know Orla's condition.
Objection!
Yup. Well, let's see where this next few statements leads us, and we'll kind of wrap up there, I think.
Yeah, there's a very good point to cutoff point coming up soon.
Okay, sweet. Didn't know? That's highly doubtful. As far apart as they were, Dr. Crabbe still had a way to know all about Orla's condition. The defense would like to submit evidence that the witness knew about Orla's condition.
Take that!
The torpedo.
You just had to bring that up, didn't you?
With this advanced data system, surely you would have known Orla's condition.
Objection!
Wait just 1 minute. What is this torpedo? Dr. Crabbe, how dare you bring a weapon of mass destruction into my courtroom?
The torpedo, or Teleobservational Real-Time Pertinent Data Organizer, is a data system. Until yesterday, only Dr. Crabbe and Mr. Shipley knew about the torpedo. It isn't legally approved in this country, so it was kept secret from the police.
It's illegal. Dr. Crabbe, I demand an explanation.
Son of a gun. You and your big mouth, Mr. Lawyer.
Oh, that animation's so good! You hear his own brain whirring in his head.
Yes, it's true. I'm using an illegal system to monitor the creatures at the aquarium. The system uses sensors like these, and yes, there's one in the orca pool too.
Thank you for reading it like that. Petulant child getting caught.
Yeah, it's how I picture him saying that. These sensors send sound waves through the water to gather data on the creatures. If it finds abnormalities in their condition, the torpedo alerts me with a sound.
Oh my goodness, how very high-tech. But if it's illegal, I will not turn a blind eye. This matter will be appropriately dealt with at a separate time. Now then, Mr. Wright, please continue.
I sure hope you've got the right man, Mr. Wright, because otherwise you just exposed his illegal secrets for no reason. With the torpedo, I'm sure Dr. Crabbe noticed the danger Orla was in. But he made no attempt to come to her aid on his own. And the reason for that is that Dr. Crabbe wanted Orla dead.
The torpedo didn't give me a warning message. That's why I didn't know there was anything wrong with Orla. The sensor in the orca pool wasn't working during the police's investigation.
Objection!
Can you prove that statement?
Objection!
What's with him?
I guess it's also high tech for Prosecutor Blackwell that it's making him a little funny.
Funny? Yes, I found this all very funny. Witness, those sensors send sound wave through the water, correct?
The liquid wasn't in the pool, so the sound waves wouldn't have functioned the same way.
Liquid.
Yep. I'm sorry, I wasn't expecting that.
It's a weird tick that Alcesti and I both have. She hasn't even played a Metal Gear game, but anytime she hears the word liquid, she will scream it like that.
Amazing.
Yeah.
But
Sorry,
yeah,
it's our shared quirk.
Yeah, cool. It's a good one. But yeah, air is less dense than water, which means a thing that emits sound to try and, you know, like, sonar doesn't work in air. Like, that's not how that works, because the sonar waves are, like, would not travel as quickly through air as it would water, and in fact they dissipate a lot faster, because the energy required to bump next thing, blah blah blah, science. Liquid, sound travels faster in liquid and denser materials, so yeah, that tracks.
What if there wasn't any water?
They wouldn't work. They would automatically switch off.
I guess there's that too.
I've seen. And where is the sensor in the Orca pool located?
I don't know. Jack is the one who attached it for me.
And
Think I know how to do my job?
and there's water in the pool, or there's a lot of less water in the pool, so...
You don't know, and I will tell you. The police found a sensor just like the one you showed us. They found it attached to the table at the bottom of the pool.
Table? Oh, yep. Do you mean the table in this photograph?
That's right. Don't you get it yet, right, Dono? The table's on the Skull Rock side of the partition. It's affixed to the bottom of the pool and can't be moved. Oh, and so if the water was drained from the Skull Rock side of the pool... Precisely. Without water, the torpedo sensor would not work. Witness, when did that sensor automatically switch off?
Hang on, I'll look it up.
Ooh, we're gonna get info on when the pool was actually drained.
The only times lately were during cleaning 2 days ago and the investigation yesterday. Of course, I knew the pool would be drained while they cleaned it. But I had no idea they drained it for the investigation. No one let me know. That's why I didn't know about Orla's condition yesterday.
So, Dr. Crab really did want to save Orla?
Did you hear that right, Dono? Yes, the water can be drained without harm to the orca if the partition's used. But if the water is drained from the Skull Rock side, the sensor turns itself off. If the sensor was always on except for during the cleaning and the investigation, it means there must have been water in the pool at all the other times. It was never drained.
Oh! Huh. I see.
In other words, no one but the defendant could have committed the crime.
Ah!
Order! Order in the court! This completely shatters the defense's argument.
But the fact still remains that Orla was nearly killed with Dr. Crab's sleeping drug.
Objection!
Phoenix.
But aren't you forgetting one important question? When was the sleeping drug given to the orca?
Right. That hasn't been discussed yet, has it?
The orca pool was the scene of the murder. The police were there all day yesterday. The only way to give the drug to the orca undetected is to put it in her food. Yesterday, someone gave the orca food during the trial. Someone did. I'm afraid I don't remember that. You don't remember? You're not that old yet, are you? It was a defendant, Sasha Buckler.
Ah!
So that's the orca that stands accused, is it?
Aw, she's waving her flipper at us. Maybe she's cheering us on? Ola, wish Phoenix in a thing no luck.
So your argument is that Miss Buckler is the one who gave the orca the drug? The prosecution's argument hasn't changed. Buckler made the victim fall to his death and then manipulated the orca depending on her.
He wasn't killed in the orca pool room. Do we know when it had been moved from the show pool room? Oh no. Wait a minute.
I'm waiting.
Actually, hold on. Let me see where this goes first.
Still not satisfied, she further planned to kill the orca with a sleeping drug.
Didn't hear any reports of Dr. Crab feeding Orla. Maybe he didn't have a hand in Orla's attempted murder after all. But is there anybody else who could have fed Orla besides Sasha? Yes, there is.
If it's true the defendant is the one who fed the sleeping drug to the orca, then that places even more suspicion on her than ever.
Objection!
The defense objects to the prosecution's claims.
Well, you still haven't admitted defeat.
Prosecutor Blackwell, I don't appreciate the way you only mention the parts that are convenient for you.
That's my whole deal, mate.
Brevity is the soul of wit, or whatnot.
What do you mean by that, Mr. Wright?
The prosecutor failed to mention that Miss Buckler wasn't the only one to feed Orla. As you will all recall, there was another person who gave Orla food. It was fucking...
Oh, you mean that
It
person?
was fucking Marlon. Looks like Athena remembers now, too. Congrats, Sasha. Time to celebrate. Go on, eat up. And he tossed a whole bunch of them. Fuck me.
Oh, Mr. Wright. No.
I don't want to believe it either, but we can't ignore the truth. The other person who fed Orla during the trial was...
Take that!
Please recall when Orla was found not guilty yesterday. Marlon Rhymes gave the orca a large quantity of food. If the sleeping drug was mixed in with that food, it could be given to the orca without arousing police suspicion.
Now that you mention it, I do remember that flip-flopper feeding the orca.
Oh, God, Your Honor, please.
Objection!
So you remember, did you?
That's why Blackwell went to interview him specifically.
I see the time for a true sword fight has come. I call Marlon Rhymes to the stand.
Mr. Lawyer. Both Miss Orkalever and Marlon Rhymes are important members of our crew. I don't want to suspect either of them, but I'm ready to accept whatever truth you find. Here, take this.
That charm.
The charm that matches the one Azura Summers had, isn't it? So you and Miss Summers were romantically involved, weren't you, Dr. Crab? What? No, of course not. Sorry to disappoint you, but this doesn't belong to me. At the time, I thought it was Azura's, so I grabbed it. But it wasn't hers. Now it's up to you, Mr. Lawyer, to figure out whose charm it is.
Why did you... this case has been pulling my leg the entire fucking time. God damn it.
It's such a good bait and switch because it relies on your expectation and knowledge of how the patterns of these trials work.
Yeah. Fuck, that's good.
Like, yeah, like, there's a character who's mentioned a lot in the first day, but doesn't appears on the second day, is shady, has 5 psyche locks that you don't get to interact with before the trial, and starts kicking the witness stand in like a breakdown when you start breaking his points apart.
Yeah. Although, to be fair, the one thing that gives it away in that last instance is that's way too early. That's way too early to have the full breakdown. Which, there are further breakdowns the characters have too, but, yeah. I will. Thank you, Dr. Crab.
After all, I'm interested in the outcome of this trial too.
Now then, please summon Marlon Rhymes to the witness stand.
You gonna have a recess, or...?
No, but this is like a decent stopping point as any.
Yeah, true. What's everyone making that face for? Funny. Yes, I would like to save. Yeah, because, like, the second that they pointed out that the pool wasn't drained at any other time, like, my mind just fucking went. Because I was like, okay, hold on. That means that the rock had to be somewhere else at the time. Which means... And you also had the opportunity to feed Orla. My thought was that because Marlon was looking after Orla during the cleaning, that he could have fed her at that point. And it because Orca Whale, it just took a while to process what was in her. And specifically the upside down handprint too. Like, I was thinking, like, wait, no, hold on. So the rock was in the showroom or the show pool until Sasha moved it specifically, and that means that it had to happen. Or that means that it most likely would have happened in the show pool before the cleaning was over. And who was there at the time? Marlon. We've got the handprint, and presumably that's going to line up with him being there roughly at that time. And given the fact that, given the handprint, like, I'm wondering now if there was, like, we just got to a turning point, Cookie, where we've now started accusing Marlon of the case. Fuck, there was something else I was gonna say. Because, yeah, that handprint now makes me wonder if the show pool wasn't also drained at some point. And that Marlon was trying to pull something out of the pool at that time. Because the ladder is the only way you could probably get leverage beneath, or without, like, going into the pool yourself.
Yeah. What a good case.
Yeah, no, that's good. And yeah, like the whole, I'm still wondering why Crab reacted the way he did, thinking the charm was Azura's, because that still doesn't click for me yet. Like, he explained everything else of like, oh, I thought that was Azura's, but it's not, which means obviously it's probably the boyfriend's.
I guess it's because he always saw her wearing it and didn't know that Sasha took it.
But but why the emotional response then? That's my thing.
I guess just because, like, she seemed like she was a really beloved, like, part of their little found family. He was probably just upset that it was so carelessly discarded so as, Rifle could stumble across it and eat it.
I don't know if I buy that, but I will let the game expound on that if it wants to. But yeah, but like, the whole reason that I suspected Crab was because of the emotional reaction he had surrounding Azura, because suddenly it's like, oh, okay, like Athena's been pushing, and I really should have realized that was a red flag, or sorry, a red herring, because the obvious thing the game points to immediately is not necessarily right, and you should be critical of it to try. If you want to think ahead of the game, you should be critical of what it's actually pointing out to you. But there, I was just like, oh yeah, no, that makes sense. But wasn't really questioning, like, whether that made sense, if that makes sense. I said the word sense too much now. Yeah. Okay, yeah. No, that's really good case. Yeah. Fuck. Like, yeah, I thought there was going to be a tragedy in the fact that Sasha moved the rock there, and then because of the way that the owner fell, that he, like, definitely died as opposed to probably being severely injured.
Yeah.
But then, but then I have to wonder, like, how easy is it to move that rock? Because if it's heavy enough to have to be moved with a hoist, how does one kill the owner with it without draining the show pool? And we haven't talked about the show pool, like, at all. We did have that one image that's comparing the two, which is probably going to be important now. But yeah, we don't really have. It's a point that really has not been discussed at all. Fuck. Yeah. Okay. I get it now. I get it. Yeah. I get why this case is really popular with you and Lugo.
Yeah.
It's real good.
Yeah, I'm excited because we'll hit a point next week where I can finally talk about how, like, what specifically I love about this case, and it's great. Like, every Ace Attorney fan has criticisms of Yamazaki as a director and the writers of this game, but I think this game, like this case in particular, does something really cool that kind of, like, atones for the sins of a past case in the series, and I'm really excited to get to that.
Oh, that'll be good. Yeah. Yeah, good. I can't wait to see that. Everyone loves Orla. Oh, yeah, obviously. That's it. That's the surface level. Everyone loves that because whale.
Yeah, I mean, on a surface level, to extrapolate that, the cast in this case fucking rules. There's all such great characters.
Yep, 100%. Like
no one's two-dimensional. Everyone has, like, depth and texture to them. It would be so easy to make De Plume like a extremely, like, uninteresting antagonist, but instead she is upset that she got tricked into being a false witness and spends the entire second day trying to help you find the truth so that she can set the record straight. Like, it's great.
Yeah, and you can definitely see that, like, similar. Well, because the previous case, there were a lot more one-dimensional characters, but I would say that they're not used. They're not used in a one-dimensional way, right?
Yeah, they're archetypes, but they're deployed skillfully.
Yes, exactly. Like, yeah, it is pretty obvious that LaBelle is the villain of all that, but, like, the way in which the whole thing transpired is quite complicated. That still plays into that character really well, where it would have been, like you said, kind of easier to just be like, oh yeah, that's the way that character would do this, and just leave it at that. So yeah, it definitely feels like an evolution of that, where we're also, on top of that, giving a bunch of characters, like, yeah, a lot more texture than you otherwise would.
Yeah, like, obviously someone can correct me if I'm misguided on this, because, like, you can scrub back through the VODs and double check, but I don't think Marlon has lied yet. Like, he's given lies of omission, and at one point substituted something that Sasha heard for his own first-hand experience. But as far as I'm aware, everything he's told you so far has been truthful, just not the full story.
Yeah. Yeah. He's been quite careful with his words, which... And that is one of the reasons he's one of the few people in the whole Ace Attorney that has refused to testify and successfully been able to not testify in that instance before, obviously, a bigger accusation.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah, and, like, he's actively trying to defend Sasha. Like, he doesn't want Sasha to be the fall guy for this. He just wants, he like, she's his friend. He doesn't want her to go down for something like this.
Yeah. I do wonder... I have to wonder who he thought this would land on, then, if it is, in fact, Marlon. Like,
the obvious answer would be the Orca, right?
Pardon?
The obvious answer would be the Orca, right?
I suppose.
Because that was what the first day of the trial was about.
Yeah, like, actually, his goal was a lot more straightforward, but everyone around him was doing shit that made the case, like, a lot more complicated.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, fuck. Yeah, that would be an interesting... Yeah, because he's also, like, pretty straightforward and unassuming, so he's like, yeah, no, I tried to make it look like the Orca did it, and then we're looking at the path we took to get to the fact that it's Marlon, and we're like... So that just all was coincidence? Like... Yeah, fuck. Well...
I mean, there still is some shady shit involved. Like, there are 5 Psyche Locks that Crab had that we haven't addressed yet.
This is true. Yeah, I'm still not ruling him out entirely, but, like, yeah. There's obviously some suspicious shit going on with Marlon now that we need to pare away. But that won't be happening until, hopefully, next weekend. How is your weekend looking so far, Mina?
It should be shipshape for me. I don't see myself having any extra commitments next Saturday, so I would say all systems go for next week.
Alright. Fingers crossed that remains the same. For me, I should also be good for this time next week. Cookie? No. Stop that. Yeah, so, plans. So, because we're heading into December, I'm just straight out saying there's probably going to be no streams during the week, including Friday nights. I'm going to need that time to prep the house for an inspection, go shopping for Christmas, resting because work's been pretty intense, which it always is toward the end of the year. Yeah, so, like, straight up, unless I really feel like it, which don't expect anything, yeah, probably not going to be anything during the week. Specifically this week, I'm going to be at a music festival on Friday. So Saturday... assuming I don't get sunburn and I'm actually awake, I might stream, or I could just write that day off. That's honestly going to be a coin flip. So yeah, we'll see how that goes. But we will definitely have... Oh, well, fingers crossed, Ace Attorney looks like it's more likely to happen than whatever I'm going to do on Saturday, my time. Yeah, I think we'll leave it there for today. Because Hard Out was 4 minutes ago, so I've got to shut up now. Yeah,
God.
Thank you very much for watching live on the VODs. I really appreciate it. Hope you all have a lovely